up, ladies and gentlemen? Man, it's been a while. It has been a long time. A couple weeks to be exact. I'm pumped to be back. We got a good game here today. Vikes Lions. Same matchup as just 2 weeks ago where we needed to win. We still need to win this ball game. We lose, and our playoff hopes are basically dead in the water. All right, we need a couple things to happen for our Minnesota Vikings to make the playoffs today. First and foremost, we need the Falcons, okay, to take care of the Saints. We need them to beat the Saints today. That'll be huge, but we also have to win. So if we win, Falcons beat the Saints. Now we need two things going into 3:30 games where we have the Bears taking on the Packers. We would need the Bears to beat the Packers, and then we would also need the Cardinals to beat the Seahawks. Very doable, but it all starts with our game beating Detroit in Ford Field. Detroit still playing for that second overall seed. If Detroit wins and Dallas loses, Detroit gets that second seed, so they are playing their starters from what I have heard. So Jared Goff, time to throw some picks today, okay? We need a win. We need to end the season off on a strong note, give our team at least a chance, and let the rest play out. It's going to be a tough one. I cannot wait. I'm excited to be back with you guys. Now, if we win, okay, if the Vikings win and the Falcons beat the Saints, because I'm going to have both these games on simultaneously so I can kind of keep an eye on that Falcons game. If the Falcons win and we win, I will probably stay on for the 3:30 games, the Packers, Bears, and the Seahawks, Cardinals, just to see if we make the playoffs. Just so I think it can be it'll be fun doing it that way. So we're going to plan on doing that today. We'll see what happens. But man, it's going to be a tough one. We got Nick Mullins starting at quarterback. Josh Dobbs is going to be the backup. Jaron Hall is the emergency third quarterback, so if Mullins and Dobbs get hurt, then Jaron Hall would come in the ball game. Don't see that happening, but it's going to be a tough one. Also, a little bit of a news. Jordan Addison and Ivan Pace Jr. both made the all-pro or all-rookie team this season, so congratulations to them. I figured that Jordan Addison will make that team. Ivan Pace has been balling out, so there was no doubt in my mind that he would make the team. Undrafted rookie, man. He's been playing fantastic ball. Also, shout out Danielle Hunter and Andrew DePaula for making the Pro Bowl. Danielle Hunter, I believe this is his 4th Pro Bowl. And DePaula, I'm not sure how many Pro Bowls he's made, but he's our long snapper, which, hey, good for him. That is fantastic. I believe only 2 long snappers make the Pro Bowl. So good for them. That should be fun to watch. We'll see what happens moving forward, but this is a big game. A lot of implications this one. We need to win if we want to keep our playoff hopes alive. Need to win, and then we have to have a couple things fall in our place. Shout out to everyone for tuning in, man. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. It'd be much appreciated. We got Steven in here. Shout out to you. Appreciate you for always tuning in. Long-time fan. Always been on this channel. I appreciate that immensely. Yes, sir. Yeah, sorry about last week. I wasn't for sure if I was going to do it, if I was going to be on. I just said, I just got back from vacation. I went back home up to Minnesota to relax and chill, hang out with some friends. Got home and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to watch this one, see how it plays out, and we'll go from there. So, and I was actually at that Detroit Lions game. Got to meet my so-called boss, the Lions Syndicate Grid. Shout out to him. If you haven't heard of him, if you're a Lions fan, he does some good work over there on the Lions Syndicate channel. But shout out to everyone for tuning in. What are you guys' thoughts on today's game? I know we got 80% saying that the Minnesota Vikings will win, and that's basically because this is a Vikings channel, so I'd assume people are saying, yeah, Vikings are going to win all the way. I chose the Vikings to win this one just purely based off the fact that I'm going to be biased towards my team, but it's going to be a tough one. I think Detroit probably slips away with it if I had to say, but man, it'd be nice. It'd be real nice to beat these guys. A revenge game for Nick Mullins. What's up, GOAT? Yeah, I wasn't on because I was at the Lions game, and then the Packers game, I said, you know what, I'm just going to chill. Went out on New Year's Eve with a buddy. We watched the game at a little sports bar, so it was fun, man. It was fun, but we're back in full force. Just so I can reiterate, we already talked about the playoff implications, so I have 4 games on right now. I'm basically we're going to be watching the Vikes game. I'm going to have the commentary, the game audio on for that one. But I have the Falcons-Saints game on in the lower right corner here, or lower left corner, I should say. So if the Falcons beat the Saints and we beat the Lions, I plan on staying on for the 3:30 games, just so we can watch the the Bears, Packers, and the Cardinals, Seahawks game, because we would need the Cardinals to beat the Seahawks and the Bears to beat the Packers. So if those two things happen, if we win and the Falcons win, I will stay on, just because playoff implications, man. We can still make the playoffs, which is wild. Now, if we beat Green Bay last week, it'd be a little bit easier of a path to the playoffs. But that didn't happen, okay? We got smacked in the mouth by the Green Bay Packers last week. Did not see that coming, to say the least. It was brutal. Jaren Hall did not look good. Got benched that first half. Mullins comes in. Same thing. Doesn't do great. So, yeah, not much hope here. But the last time Mullins played the Lions 2 weeks ago, he threw for 411 yards, okay? 4 picks, a couple tutties. It is what it is. Yeah, Steven, did you guys see, like, Detroit already had a chip on their shoulder, and they're already good. Why did they need to come into the stadium or come into the field wearing those Detroit versus everybody sweatshirts? I mean, when I seen that this morning, I'm like, great. I'm like, oh no, we're in for a long game, because you know that loss left a sour taste in their mouth. For sure. I mean, I would be pissed. Very, very pissed if that happened, if it was the Minnesota Vikings. So, let's just hope they're thinking, their mind is elsewhere. Their mind is more on last week's game than it is this week's game, and we can get a nice little dub here. We're about ready to kick off. I see the Bengals are kicking off right now to the Browns. Looks like the Titans are getting ready. Looks like the Saints are getting ready. Our game's still on commercial. So let's see. Yeah, absolutely. We're all hoping for the best, I think. Well, let's hope, because Carr is super frustrating to watch. Actually, no, let's not hope. Let's hope Derek Carr plays like booty cheeks today. Okay, we do not need Derek Carr to go off. They're already without Alvin Kamara. Let's just make sure the Saints get beat bad by the Falcons. Let's hope. Let's hope. Oh, wow. Last 4 games, Derek Carr, 853 yards. A couple touchdowns, only 2 picks. All right, let's pause music and let's get this game audio on, shall we?
The Cardinals beat the Eagles just last week. They need either the Bucs or the Saints to lose, and then the big thing, obviously, they got to take care of their own business and snap this 3-game losing streak against a Lions team that similarly has an outside shot.
Here we go, boys and ladies.
2 seed. They've got to win this game, and then have the Cowboys and the Eagles both lose.
Lions wearing their classic helmets.
In 3 weeks, these teams face off. Kevin O'Connell's team dropped a 30-24 affair on Christmas Eve. Lions won the toss. They like to receive.
All right, Lions set to receive the first half kickoff. Greg Joseph. And it's off. We're starting here. Man, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Let's go, boys. Need a big-time dub here. Falcons, make sure to get it done. Okay, make sure to get it done.
Detroit. In the interceptions, more than he's thrown this time here, but he's top 5 in touchdowns. He's top 5 in yards. And the bottom line moves. He's got the Lions going back to the playoffs.
This is a very talented offense. This franchise is built around what this offense is able to do. They're very explosive. You look at the numbers, and they always surprise me how explosive this offense is, because you have that Dan Campbell mentality of just pounding ground.
And only San Francisco has more.
All right, 1st and 10, hand off to David Montgomery, left side. Looks like he'll get about 4 yards on the play. It should be 2nd and 6. With no DJ Wan and Pat Jones II will be starting at the edge.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting to see what happens here today.
Yeah, Atlanta's defensive line is really good. That's probably the best part about that team.
Twice in the course of 3 weeks, we talked with Brian Flores. It's going to be difficult for him to try and fool Jared Goff, but I think there's a little bit of
all right, 2nd and 6. Jared Goff under center. Takes the snap. Little play action here. Goff steps up. Nope, pump fakes. He'll roll out left. Throws it down the left side, and that's out of bounds. And complete 3rd and 6. Good job, defense. Let's go. Let's get another stop here.
Last time they were top 5 in both categories is the last time they won a championship here in Detroit in 1957.
I really think the way they're building that offensive line up front, when you're good in both facets of the offense, you're good in pass protection, keeping your quarterback clean, throwing
3rd and 6, 14-20 to go. Goff in the shotgun.
With the run game, all that starts with this offensive line that they've committed to under Dan
Let's go.
Weapons all over the
Here's
field.
the snap. Goff drops back to pass. Goes over the middle. Great defense from Josh Metellus. Incomplete. Beautiful. Intended for Sam Laporta. 4th down. Let's go, man.
Yeah, watch Josh Metellus right
Saints
here.
3-0. Lions 3-0.
Going up against Sam Laporta, who's had a
Let's keep it that way.
You can see the really tight coverage right there, and actually great location by Jared Goff, just not able to finish.
That was beautiful defense from Josh Metellus.
Comes out. Jack Fox has had a fantastic year. Brandon Powell waits back for the Vikings.
Oh.
One of the more aggressive punt returns in the league.
All right. Boom.
Good punt. As it often is from Fox.
Powell lets that one bounce. A great Detroit punt. We'll be down at the 10-yard line. That's where Minnesota will start their first drive. You may notice we got a new little, got a new jersey. You know, some people were like, "Why do you got a Bridgewater jersey?" Because I can, okay? But we replaced it with a nice, throwback Justin Jefferson jersey. You know, I'm wearing my Moss one. Almost wore this one, but didn't want to take the tag off that Jefferson one this morning, so we're gonna keep it right here for right now. All right, Nick Mullins out here with the offense. Let's see what we got cooking, huh? Ty Chandler in the backfield.
So better location, getting it out over the top. So they're walking that fine line.
Mullins under center.
Restricting Mullins too much, but just making sure, putting him in the position to make good clean decisions.
Here's the snap. Mullins, little play action. Will throw it to his tight end. That's Josh Oliver. Hurdles, and he gets the first down. Oh, he might be a little hurt or wind knocked out of him. When he jumped in the air, he got caught midair and kind of slammed to the ground. So
Start here, we talked about potentially leaning on the run a little bit more, but simple pass plays, right?
Let's go, man.
Solutions,
Boom.
answers for Nick Mullins. I think the biggest test for Minnesota's offense today, can they stay ahead of the chains? Can they stay out of the obvious passing situations?
1st and 10, Minnesota at the 20.
We're talking about for the top. Kevin McConnell feels like they can play a lot better around the quarterback.
Mullins takes the snap. He'll hand it off to Chandler. Right side has a little hole. Not much happening there. He gets 3 yards. 2nd and 7 now for Minnesota.
Right side is out. Ingram and O'Neal both out. So Brandel and
Ed Ingram and Brian O'Neal have been ruled out today, so Blake Brandel and David Questenberry will take over on the right side of the line. Otherwise, everything else is basically the same, minus the tight end position. TJ Hawkinson's season-ending ACL injury is replaced by Josh Oliver, so he's going to be a big part here today, hopefully. Him and Johnny Mutt. 2nd and 7, Mullins in shotgun.
even with the revolving door, they've had a quarterback. They're 6th in the NFL in passing yards this year.
Here's the snap. Mullins hands off Chandler. Bounce out right side. Gets the first down. He's tackled at the 31. 1st and 10, Minnesota. Let's go. Yes, I agree. Let's end this with a win. Need to. Let's hope Desmond Ridder can ball out for Atlanta.
You know, a little down block to help Garrett Bradbury. Then he's up to Jack Campbell at that second level. But when you talk to Minnesota about Ty Chandler, it's the breakaway speed, the ability for the explosive play. Look at the power right here.
Ty Chandler should have been starting the entire year, probably. I don't know, Madison just... He hasn't scratched right yet, so, personally. 1st and 10 now at the 32. Mullins under center. Here's the snap, Mullins. Play action. Flag, false start? We got a false start on it? Oh my God. Delay a game.
Inexplicable delay of game there. And for this Detroit defense, the arrow pointing up. They're coming off one of their best games in Dallas. As a team, they're averaging 40 points a game, they're to 20, and they're getting healthy. They get Lee McNeil off IR, and they get C.J. Gardner-Johnson back. First time since week 2.
That's the scary part. You know,
all right, 1st and 15 now.
Last couple of weeks here, especially last
Let's go, boys.
where Dallas was 40 points, averaging 40 points, held them to 20. They're getting some key guys back.
Mullins takes the snap. Little handoff. Chandler right side has a hole. He's tackled after a gain of 4.5, it looks like. So back to the original line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10, maybe 2nd and 11. 2nd and 10. Okay. Oh, let's go! Big play in Atlanta. Get going! Get going! Love to see it. Massive play there in the Atlanta Saints, or yeah, in the Falcons Saints game. All right, Vikes, let's do the same thing. 2nd and 10. Mullins back to pass, throws over the middle, has KJ Osborne for about a 6-yard gain. Should be 3rd and 4 now.
Moved in the lineup a month ago. He has exploded. This dude is everywhere.
Impressive what has happened here with this Detroit defense. And when you talk about C.J. Gardner-Johnson, getting back from that pec injury early and then expecting to be able to just kind of drop right back into his starting.
Come on, boys.
These guys have stepped forward and played.
Oh, CJ GJ is playing today. I knew they activated him, but I didn't know if they were going to play him or not. Here's the snap. Mullins back to pass. Steps up. Throws. Oh, and it's behind KJ Osborne. Incomplete. 4th down. That delay game really screwed us right there.
From the inside, that's the most important part. You see Aiden Hutchinson coming up the field. You can see Nick Mullins start to step up, but he's walking right into Josh Pascal.
Punt team comes out. Ryan Wright.
Atlanta's about to score too. That's huge.
And an all-pro snapper, Andrew.
We need to get a couple turnovers today, huh? All right. Ryan Wright punts.
Good spiral punt.
And all the way down at the 6. Misses 1 tackle. Skips to another. Oh my God, he has an open field. And oh, he breaks another one, and he's tackled at the 48. Great return for Detroit. Khalif Raymond on the return. I thought he fair called that, but he did not. Boy, that was... We did not need that. Not need that at all. Goodness gracious. Shout out to everyone tuning in. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. And become a channel member today. All you have to hit is that little button that says join. And it'll do the rest. Or you can do the rest. Alright, Jags have an early 3-0 lead on the Titans. Falcons are threatening to score. Browns are struggling without Joe Flacco a little bit. Oh my goodness. Here's a question. Who do you think the Vikes take this year in the draft? What do you want the Vikes to do this year? If we have a top 10 pick, I think we go and try to find a way to get Jaden Daniels. Bring him to Minnesota or Michael Penix. I'd be okay with that. But then after that move, we have to focus on defense. Half the draft defense. Because we got the receivers. Oh. I think we just need a quarterback that can sit behind Cousins for 2 years and kind of go from there. Because there's reports that Cousins might sign a 2-year, like $60 million deal with like 34.5 guaranteed or something like that. So, and I'd be okay with it as long as we get a quarterback that could potentially be our future, right? Yep, exactly. I'm right with you, Steven. Jaden Daniels, then defense. Because who knows what we're gonna do with Danielle Hunter. There was a report yesterday that we apparently try to trade up to the 4 spot or above the Colts with the 3rd spot to the Cardinals, where we included multiple future first-round picks and Danielle Hunter because we wanted to take Anthony Richardson, which, looking back at it, I'm kind of glad we didn't, or that trade didn't go through, because Richardson, it looks like he's going to have an injury-riddled career, maybe a short career. I hope not, but that's kind of what it seems like. I mean, I'd bring the coolie out, but it's only noon, okay? I ain't going to be just slugging Brujas at noon. What do you think, I'm crazy? There we go. Atlanta scores a touchdown. Let's go. Let's go. Need that. All right, we're back here. Lions ball at the 49-yard line.
70 reported as eligible. Dan Skipper reported as eligible. He meant to this time.
Jared Goff under center takes the snap, play action. Throws left side. He's open. Why is he always wide open? Breaks one tackle and he's pushed out of bounds at about the 18, 17-yard line.
Second in the NFL, and it goes for 36.
Just watch him at the top of this. It's really good finding that soft spot. So you've got underneath coverage and deep coverage, and you just kind of...
God, that was terrible, man. Too many holes in this defense. Like, we've been playing decent, but there's just been way too many holes.
Christmas Eve in Minneapolis for this guy.
Or any team could beat us.
Against everybody, averaging more than 100 catches
and it's just,
over his first 3 seasons.
First and 10 now at the 18. Goff takes a snap, little screen play out to Amon-Ra St. Brown. Gets a hole, and he gets the first down, tackled at the 5-yard line. First and goal for Detroit.
Be careful on that number count on the outside because Detroit's going to pop up and get these screens out. They've got 2 blockers for 2 defenders. So it's really, you've sprung Amon-Ra St. Brown right there. You've got pursuit from the inside that makes the play, but there was nobody else out there.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, Lions record number of catches over 3 seasons. They think, wow, he's got more than Megatron.
Red zone touchdown percentage for the Lions, 63%. That's ranked 6th in the NFL.
Than Megatron had through his first 3 years in Detroit.
Hey, what's up, Jerry? Appreciate you for tuning in. I actually have the Browns game right now on. I have the 4 different games on. Browns-Bengals is one of them. Congrats to your Browns, man. Hey, what you guys been able to do this season with Joe Flacco and all those injuries is awesome. I'm really rooting for you guys. Plus, I have one of my friends is a Browns fan too, so I've been keeping up. Yeah, Justin is playing today. Yes, he is. Second and goal at the 2. Oh, play action, he's wide open. Sam Laporta, touchdown. He was wide. You gotta play man on that. Metellus, what are you doing, you goof? Metellus didn't even look at him.
10th touchdown of the season for the rookie. 82nd catch of the year. More catches than any rookie tight end in NFL history.
Extra points up. And it's good. 7-0 Detroit with the lead with 8 minutes to go in the first quarter.
52 yards. After Raymond's longest punt return of the season, it was a...
God dang it. That's just terrible, man. Metellus' guy, Laporta, falls when they snap the ball, gets back up, and still is wide open. Metellus didn't even look at him. He literally read run. God, just terrible. Yeah, he really does. Him, Jordan Hicks, Ivan Pace. Man, the whole defense needs to step up. But if we can get pressure on Jared Goff, if Daniil Hunter can cause that pressure, it makes the game a lot easier. So, let's hope. It's the only thing we can do is hope. It's a good question. I'm not sure what happened to Flo. Because the last couple weeks, we've been outscored 70-something to 7. It's been ridiculous. Shouldn't happen. Or 70-something to 20-something. I can't remember exactly what the stat was, but it could be because we play too much zone. So there's a lot of holes in the defense where that if a receiver is smart enough, like Amon-Ra was to start their drive, they're just going to find the little soft area where nobody is and have about 5 to 10 yards of separation. You're just going to throw it right there real quick, and bam, you get yards. So I think that might be the reason. A lot of blitzing, a lot of zone. And the blitzing helps a little bit because it puts pressure on the quarterback to make a quicker decision. But when you play zone on top of that, it just doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? So I think we got to go more man coverage. But I'm not a defensive coordinator. I'm not a coach, so as long as we can find a way to keep Flores next year, I think with a couple years in this scheme, in this defensive scheme, they're going to be better next year. Hopefully. Because Taysom Hill's like a hybrid, right? He's originally a quarterback. When he got drafted, he's a quarterback, but there was no room for him on the roster, and they figured out that he can actually do other things. So he's mainly a tight end. He can split out wide. He can play quarterback. So they call him the fantasy point stealer, basically, or like the he just steals points in fantasy. All right, we're off.
The most by tight end rookie.
Kane Wong set to return. He'll let that one go at the back of the end zone. Minnesota's ball at the 25. Again, real quick, I will stay on if the Vikings win and the Falcons win, because then that means our playoff hopes are still alive. All we would need would be the Bears to beat the Packers and the Cardinals to beat the Seahawks. However, if we don't get our crap together right now, I don't know if that's going to happen. So let's just hope and pray.
Alexander Madison into the game for the first time, a running back.
1st and 10. Mullins under center. Sends Addison in motion. Here's the snap. Play action. Getting blitzed, and he goes down.
Campbell on the blitz gets there to Mullins.
And here we go again, right? Kevin O'Connell talked about maybe not as good at pass protection as we want it to be. And it's just a straight blitz. And
Madison missed that.
In that situation where you've got to, and you've got to determine. I don't know if Alexander Madison went the wrong way. I just don't know how.
We suck. This is awful.
And whether it's Alexander Madison as the running back or David Quessenberry.
Come on, play better. Let's go.
And soft play that, but you cannot let a blitz get
Ridiculous.
Right to the
2nd and 19.
Anticipating a little bit more of today. Steve Lyons, second time in 3 weeks.
There's a flag on the play. Madison gets a 1-yard run.
First 2 drives here.
Basically all he's been good for this season. Looks like this one might be holding.
Illegal formation. Offense. Number 71 was on the end of the line and not covered. That penalty has declined. The results of the play.
Illegal formation on Christian Darrisaw.
It's going to be legal formation.
Penalty declined, 3rd and 17.
This is a team that has not been penalized very much on the year, but that was one of the underlying issues in the close loss against Detroit 2 weeks ago. More penalties than they had at any other time this year.
Let's go.
3rd and 17.
Start playing football.
Passing situations, you're exactly right, Joe. 3rd and 17. I mean, screen pass, you already proven that you're struggling with protection on that first play in this drive.
Rollins takes the snap, back to pass. We'll just dish it out to Madison left side. Just a little check down throw, gets 6 yards because why not? That's Minnesota Viking way. 4th down and we're set to punt.
It's a quick punt.
I tell you that the energy in this building, the energy that the Lions are playing with right now,
It's
I know
bad,
that Kevin
man.
O'Connell talked about, listen, we're not happy about how we performed last week at Green Bay, and we want to show everybody what we're building in Minnesota. They are building something good up there. This is going to be a fun team to watch. This battle back and forth in the division is going to be fun to watch, but right now, they have got to start matching the emotion of this Detroit Lion team.
Have to.
See if Freeman can do it again.
Lee Freeman takes it at the 21. Cuts back left, and he's brought down at the 35. 1st and 10 now for Detroit with 6 minutes to go. Saints just tied it up.
About the football team, Jalen Rose, Detroit's own, watching a 7-0.
All right. Well then. Titans up 7-3 on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Not too bad of a game. Is that A.T. Perry with a touchdown? Oh. Way to turn around and get that ball. That was a tough one. That was a real tough one. Yes. I'd be okay with an interception. This defense got to start playing like they want it. Have to. Got to find a way. Less zone. Because they're going to kill us all night long. Let's see what else we got going on here. Yeah, still 0-0 in the Jets-Patriots game, 0-0 in the Panthers-Bucks game. What do you guys think the Bears do this offseason? You think they keep Fields? Or do they get rid of him and draft a quarterback? If it were me, I'd keep Fields and draft Marvin Harrison. Because now you have two top-tier weapons in DJ Moore and Harrison on both sides, and you still have Cole Kmet, your tight end. And I think Fields has been playing pretty well the last couple weeks anyway. So that's the route I would go. Especially if you think you can get a quarterback next year if Fields just doesn't pan out. Or even trade Fields or something. I don't know what you would do, but that's what I would do. Which would suck because Bears are in the NFC North, and if they have two top weapons, it's going to be a lot tougher. Let's see, Cincinnati. Yikes. Going absolutely nowhere. Yeah, Trey Hendrickson only needs about 1.5 sacks to tie TJ Watt. 2 sacks now to pass him, I believe. I think he has 17.5 sacks. I hope you're right, Steven. Because that'd be hilarious. At least they're not like the Panthers. Give up the farm and now you're screwed. But I wouldn't play for that organization. That'd be terrible. I wouldn't coach for that organization. I wouldn't do anything. David Temper is a clown. Absolute clown.
2-point conversion wiped away by
all right, here goes Detroit. Here's the handoff. Gibbs, left side. Nowhere to go as he's brought down after maybe 1 yard gain. 2nd and 9.
Unstoppable offensively, and they felt like they were a bad call away from winning that game.
Absolutely, but I love the approach that Dan Campbell took. Turn it over to
I hope that's not the case, Goat.
CEO of the Detroit
I hope
Lions,
not.
and you get your team ready for the game this week. It was great. He was frustrated.
We got to find our franchise at QB, or at least a better backup than what we have.
A win or a loss, and then you move on, and that's exactly what Dan Campbell
2nd and
did
8 now for Detroit.
2 for Gibbs on first down, 2nd and 8.
I don't think he got 2, but Goff back to pass, throws left side, or right side to Amon-Ra, who gets the first down. He's going to have a big day today.
And this is just kind of coming in. This is not a great job by the blitz.
I hope not.
You're going to get in behind each other.
I don't want Russ.
Jameer Gibbs can
At all.
both of you. He's going to clog you both up.
He's too much about me. And I don't like that.
Away from each other, so you challenge
at all.
Gibbs to pick the
He has his own team. He had his own office in Seattle and in Denver until Sean Payton got there. I don't want him. I'd rather have Kirk. 1,000%. Goff drops back to pass, looking right, looks back, throws left. Open receiver. It's Laporta with a 9-yard gain. 2nd and 1.
It's kind of crazy as you dive into the numbers, Daryl. You think of Brian Flores' defense and you think they're on fire, they're coming after you, and they do more than anybody, but they also show that look and then bail more than anybody.
Yeah, I mean, that is the best example you can ever tell anybody when you talk about pressure and disguise. If everything kind of looks the same, we're going to bring pressure.
Well, he's got to pick it up today.
But we're also going to drop back into coverage and only rush 3 or 2.
2nd and 1 now. Goff under center.
Brian Flores said the illusion of pressure can be just as effective as pressure itself.
Here's the snap. Hand off Gibbs. And bounces out right. And he's met by Cam Bynum. Nowhere to go. It's 3rd and 1.
Good job.
Let's get another stop here.
One more. Gap responsibilities.
One more, boys.
Get
Get off the field. Bijan with the big play. Let's go. Get in the end zone. Touchdown, Bijan. All right, Minnesota, your turn. Let's get a stop here. We need a win. Atlanta's looking like they're playing great. And of course, we're not. Goff in shotgun. Here's the snap. Goff set the pass. Has an open receiver. Incomplete. He dropped it. Oh, that was an easy play, too. Oh. Punt the ball, please. Punt the ball, please. They're going to go for it.
our starters here today. Dan Campbell, this is what he does.
Come on, Minnesota.
I really like the reasoning why, too. Hey, if I put my guys in those pressure situations all season long, when we get to those meaningful games,
dang it, we need this. We need this.
Facing Vikings defense, it's been the second worst in the NFL on 4th down this year.
Hand off Gibbs. And looks like he got it. Depends on where they mark it.
He's got enough.
This is something that you see from Jahmyr Gibbs, and it's the patience. I mean, he's very dynamic. He is very explosive. Watch the patience and the cut right there. It's not a bad job defensively by Minnesota. I mean, they play it well. You can see Ivan Pace there. They had Josh Metellus coming down the other side.
It'd be nice if he was
They're
short.
going to measure here.
They're going to measure.
A little
Okay.
closer than it looked when he finished. Crowd not happy with the spot.
Oh,
See what
boo-hoo.
James had to say. Ooh. It is.
Turnover!
Just enough, right?
No!
Get out the credit card, see if you can fit it between the ball and the stick. I don't know, they're stretching it. Yeah, it's nothing first down.
They're giving him the first down.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, it was literally ball, chain. Like, it was right there.
We saw one in the
Dang
game
it.
last night with a spot, and it looked like they had the yardage for first down, but they marked it short and gave possession back, and they had to unwind it. You wonder if Kevin O'Connell's thinking about doing that right here.
Drive continues for the Lions.
Save the challenge.
7-0.
First and 10 at the 44.
First down at the Minnesota 44.
Goff. Play action. Looking left. Throws deep down the left side. He's open.
Spot out of bounds inside the 5. That play was a thing of beauty. Goff to Raymond for 41.
And I love watch Josh Reynolds get up the seam. He's the one that pulls Andrew Booth to the
Well, it's first and goal about the 4-3-yard
It
line.
takes your eyes off of Khalif Raymond. It
At the
allows
3.
you the opportunity to separate from Josh Metellus, and then a really well-thrown football by Jared Goff.
Khalif Raymond has come out of nowhere here in Detroit in his few years to establish himself. He was undrafted, 4 teams over his first 5 years, pretty much just as a return man.
Toss Gibbs right side. Got a hole. Got the blocks. Touchdown, Detroit.
Touchdown. The second rookie to get his 10th touchdown today. Laporta and now Gibbs.
I tell you,
This sucks, man.
These plays are being blocked so well.
Really sucks.
I mean, there's really no.
We look bad.
I mean, just watch these
Very,
guys out
very
here,
bad.
And you got James Mitchell coming in motion to pick up Josh Metellus. Cameron Bynum is fighting to get off Sam Laporta. Well, that's an absolute walk-in untouched.
Points up, and he missed it. Looks like he got blocked almost at the line. 13-0.
So one of the spots that is a bit of a concern going to the playoffs for the Lions, the kicking situation. Benji's second
Now, can we score a touchdown, please? Do something with the ball. For Christ's sakes. Golly. We can just get something going, get some momentum on our side. Because Detroit's marching. Our defense has too many holes in it. So frustrating. It's the way it's looking like, isn't it, GOAT? It's the way it's looking like. Should have expected this after last season. Because Vikings always good year, then a bad year, good year, then a bad year, good year, bad year, good year. It's so ridiculous. And I'm getting really sick of it. Really sick of it. So hopefully next year's a good year. But going to be a lot of interesting moves we're going to have to make here this offseason. What do we do with Kirk? What do we do with Daniil Hunter? Got to extend Justin Jefferson. Do we draft a quarterback? You know, do we just draft defensive pieces? Does Brian Flores stay? You know, there's a lot. There's a lot that we're going to have to do and figure out. Because who knows how Kirk Cousins performs when he comes back. At the beginning of the season, straight up balling out. Best season of his career probably, or was going to be. But coming back from an Achilles injury, you never know how they're going to perform. Never know. I really hope we get a quarterback. I really do. Just sign Kirk 2 years. Let the quarterback that we draft sit behind him a little bit. Learn the offense. If we have to trade up to make sure we get our guy, I really, really, really want Jaden Daniels or Michael Penix. Michael Penix can, I mean, I don't know if you guys watched the semifinal semifinal game. He was slicing and dicing. He has a rocket of an arm. He's very, very accurate. Throws lefty. Has a deep ball. I mean, he looks really good. And he only runs if he has to. Like, he can utilize his legs to his advantage, which is something I think we need. But Jaden Daniels, I think, is the most NFL ready. I think a lot of people have said that he's the most NFL ready quarterback. Caleb Williams, not going to happen. He's going to go top 3. But, yeah, I don't know. GMs tend to stick around a little bit longer than coaches do. So I feel like Quessie's probably going to be here for a little bit longer, but he's got to hit on this next draft. He's had 2 seasons now. First one, 13-4. This year we're currently sitting at 7-9. Looking like we're going to be 7-10. So what is that? 20-14 in 2 years. They got a couple good pieces. You know, Jordan Addison, Ivan Pace.
And that's the scary thing. This is a young team that's still learning to play football.
All right, Kene Wangu takes out the end zone. And he's tackled at the 20. That's where Minnesota will start this drive with 2 minutes, 7 seconds to go in this first quarter.
Penny Sewell, Amon-Ra St. Brown, stars an offense team in that draft. Certainly with Lee McNeil, who's having himself a Pro Bowl caliber season this year up front. Last year, the obvious one.
Sucks that Detroit's good again.
Not the only guy. 2 other defensive
Terrible.
starters on there, along with Jamison Williams, who started to emerge. And then Justin Harris.
They've done it the right way. They went through hell to get here.
Success with some savvy veteran acquisitions, 5 Pro Bowlers, another 7 alternates.
First and 10, Mullins under center. There's a snap, pitch. Ty Chandler right side. Has a hole. Breaks the tackle. And he's brought down at the 33-yard line. First and 10, Minnesota. Good run, Ty. Good run, Ty.
And it was a big question that I had because I really like Alexander Madison. I think he's a really, really good back in the NFL. Kind of coming off that high.
Easy on that statement. I don't think he's a really, really good back in the NFL. Alexander Madison is a really good backup running back in the NFL. Ain't a starter. Doesn't even have 100 yards rushing this season. Can't score a touchdown. Hand off again, Ty Chandler, right side, stumbles, breaks away, gets it on the first down, tackled at the 46. Oh, there's a flag.
Flag in the backfield came out pretty much as Chandler was going down.
Holding.
It's a hold.
Offense, number 56.
What's up, Jacob?
10-yard penalty.
So we can make the playoffs. The only way we can make the playoffs is if we beat the Lions, the Falcons beat the Saints, the Bears beat the Packers, and the Cardinals beat the Seahawks. It's the only way. So, like 0.0001% chance to make the playoffs, but if we lose today, we're done. Like, we won't make the playoffs. We have to win this game. Oh, I'm right there with you, Steven. I do not want Detroit to win the Super Bowl before us. No, thank you. First and 20. Play action. Mullins will just throw it away. Almost sacked. Second and 20. They're getting a lot of pressure today.
But Aaron Glenn points to him as one of their key guys, trying to give him somebody other than Hutchinson to pressure the quarterback.
Did the Lions earlier this year, and that was the player that everybody was talking about. He was going to get his opportunity to really probably get some extended playing time that time. And Aaron Glenn raved about him.
Are they signaling?
He was trending.
We're talking about perhaps a grounding penalty.
Oh my.
Offense, number 12. Ball placed at the spot of the foul. Loss is down. It's third down.
Third down.
Still in the pocket, no receiver in the air.
Yeah, that was, hey, good for your Steelers, man. To do that, to win that ball game and have, you already solidified a 17th straight winning season in Mike Tomlin. From what you guys have went through earlier this season, no offense to, man, we're in the playoffs. If Jacksonville beats, or if the Titans beat the Jags, which right now the Titans are playing some good football. They're up on the Jags, I believe. 3rd and 30. Mullins back to pass, steps up, throws down the field. Has Johnny Munn, what a catch! What a catch! I didn't think he was going to catch that. He had a stretch out, and like the ball perfectly fell in there. Great ball, great catch, first down. Wow.
Look at that play that he makes. He knows he's going to get hit. He's going up the seam.
Yeah, dude, I would be pretty pumped up too.
He's going to take that hit.
I'd be hyped.
Great job by Johnny Munt. That is Nick Mullins at his best there.
Wow. Mullins back to pass. Looking downfield, nowhere to go, and he's sacked. Tries to throw it to Ty Chandler. Okay. Incomplete.
And it's 2nd and 10. McNeil was playing a Pro Bowl caliber season before he injured his knee last month. Back in the lineup today.
Now right in the
Boy.
number 54, just kind of driving, collapsing that pocket right into Nick Mullins. And he nudges
This offensive line is not great today. A little sleepy.
Receiver in the area, but they had Ty Chandler over that way for the screen.
Of course, too, Atlanta's beat the Saints.
Most improved guy in his time here. Third season, he's one of the first draft picks.
All right, 1st and 10. Mullins in shotgun.
2nd and 10 from the 46.
Chandler bounced out left side, and he'll get about 3 yards on the carry. 2nd and 7. I would like for Kirk Cousins to stay in Minnesota. I think it'd be the smartest decision, just because of what we've seen out of our backups this year. I think it's a no-brainer. You sign Cousins 2 years, $60 million, 34.5 guaranteed, and then you draft a quarterback. Let him sit behind Cousins for 2 years, let him learn the system, and kind of go from there. That's what I would do. But I don't want Russell. Russell can stay far away, like very, very far away. But that's kind of what. Oh, yeah, it's because it's the end of the first quarter, Steven. End of the first, Detroit up 13-0, Minnesota with the ball. Starting to put some things together. Not completely, but sort of. Oh, what a game. Let's see, Jacksonville has the ball, 3rd and 6, down 7-3 to the Titans. Lawrence. Wow, what a catch. Who was that? Jones. Too shabby. God, the Browns making the playoffs. Joe Flacco's not playing today. They do not look great, but Bengals have nothing to play for. They're out of the playoffs, so yeah, they're up 14-0 on the Browns. Yikes. Shout out to everyone for tuning in, man. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. It'd be much, much appreciated. Also, become a channel member today by hitting the link I have pinned in the comment section down below. Also be much appreciated. You get a bunch of cool things, get some emojis, get a logo next to your name. Your name is like color-coded and stuff like that, so yeah. I ain't paying Kirk $100 million for 2 years. He can kick rocks for $100 million. Then I'd say, okay, bye. So then we can keep Daniil, we can extend Justin Jefferson, we find a way to draft a quarterback, and kind of go from there. Like, $100 million for Kirk Cousins after an Achilles injury at his age? No. No, thank you. If Kwesi makes that move, I will be pissed. There's no reason you have to make that move. No reason at all. Now, I could see Kirk getting maybe a fully guaranteed, like, $60 mil. Hey, Calvin Ridley touchdown. Needed that. Needed that for fantasy purposes. Even though I'm not really playing for a championship or anything anymore. But I did make some money. So that's all that matters. Let's see. Oh, that was a big play from Jacksonville. Big play. All right, we're back. 3rd and 8. Start of the second quarter. Down 13-0. Mullins in shotgun. C.J. Ham in the backfield.
Justin Jefferson has not been targeted in this game. Maybe this is the spot. 3rd and 8. They're one-on-one to the top of the screen with him. And another
false start.
False start. Offense. Number 64. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
3rd and 13. False start on Blake Brandel. Our right guard.
We're talking about a game here to wrap up the season, and there's an opportunity for Detroit.
Hey, they can have him then. For $100 million, they can have him. Atlanta can take it.
This crowd is unbelievable. I mean, they don't have any impact on this game with this Vikings offense.
I don't know about that, but Mullins takes the snap, back to pass. Has protection, throws. Another check down, and Justin Jefferson has to make a man miss. And Alex Anzalone brings him down at the 50. It'll be 4th down.
That's 7 yards. It's 4th down and 6 from midfield, and it looks like Kevin O'Connell's at least considering going for it.
Go for it. What do you got to lose?
I think it's too early right now. There's a lot of momentum, and if you give
what do you have to
Detroit
lose?
The ball right here, they're just going to build on that. I don't agree with this call. You've got to call it a little bit different if you're Kevin O'Connell. I understand the game hasn't started out the way you would like, and you may feel like
all right, we're going for it. 4th and 6.
Plenty of time with 14:20 in the second quarter here to stick to your plan coming in.
Come on, boys. Here's the snap. Mullins back to pass. Has protection. Nowhere to go. Has to roll out left. He's going to take it himself. Get the first. Get the first. He got the first down. Move the chains.
It looks like he's got enough. Flags on the near side of the field.
Oh, what's the flag for?
Make it a moot point.
What a great play by Nick Mullins.
Yeah, he reached. That's the first down.
He had all time to throw that football. Couldn't find anybody.
Defense, number 29. 5 yards penalty on the end of the run.
I can maybe do that. I'll do that on here.
Here,
I'll put the link in to my other channel.
Nick Mullins. I mean, that was absolutely tremendous. There's the penalty right there as Justin Jefferson's trying to separate. But watch this at the end with Alex Anzalone right there. That's right down in the yard to gain marker.
That is awesome right there. Nick Mullins and a great shot. Diving for the first down. And we're in the Lions territory for the first time today. 1st and 10 from the 39. Madison tosses it back.
All right, Mullins, deep ball. Has Addison. You can't stop running on that, dude. Oh, he was open. Second down.
Yeah, he really did
Boy.
not play this well
Let me
at
see,
the
one
point of the catch. I agree with you, Joe. It looks like he kind of throttled it down a little bit right there. He's on top. And then it's kind of the hop, step, shuffle. If you
Okay,
just
so
run
if
through that
your
catch,
Steelers make the
I think he's got
playoffs,
a good shot. Now this is funny, right? Because Justin Jefferson talked to us about the interceptions last time they played Detroit on underthrown balls in that
I don't know if you can select that link.
He's going to get it up and he's going to get it out and let you go after it.
but that is the channel I'll do it on.
Around here with Madison.
Madison run up the middle, gain of 4 on the play. Looks like it'll be 3rd and 6.
3rd down coming out. We talked about Nick Mullins as Justin Jefferson comes back in here. Mullins got his first chance off of the bench week 14 in Las Vegas, and then in his first start threw for 300 yards in Cincinnati. More than 400 yards against the Lions, but those 4 picks. And Kevin O'Connell told us, he said, look, everybody knows you can throw the ball. Now you got to show that you can do it without turning it over.
Yeah, I don't know why you stopped running.
You're going to have a long career.
See if I can.
Blitz coming up, 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6. Mullins pump fakes, and he goes down. Sacked at the 42. Flag on the play.
Gets there for the sack. Well, this is going to be another 3rd down penalty on the Lions pass coverage.
Nice. Penalty on Detroit.
Holding. Defense, number 32. 5-yard penalty for the previous 5. Automatic. First down.
Brian Branch. And the drive extended.
Yeah, Justin Jefferson is such a great route runner. I mean, spins him one way, spins him the other, gets him inside. You know what? Even as an offensive player, I don't really like that one all that much. I think that's well done by Brian Branch. It's a little bit more of a stumble by Justin Jefferson as he kind of releases outside and then tries to get across the face of Brian Branch.
Looks like we have a timeout.
Timeout taken by
I can't find the the link. But yeah, if you just go to that link, the Football Fix,
30-second timeout.
that's where I'll stream that Steelers game for you.
Mullins and the Vikings on the move, and of course Kirk Cousins is having a fantastic
Quarterback records for the Vikes this season: Cousins 4-4, Dobbs 2-2, Jaron Hall 1-1, and Nick Mullins 0-2. First team in history to start 4 different quarterbacks in a single season.
4 picks against Detroit. They go back to Jaron
Hasn't been fun.
Back to Mullins. And as the roar of the crowd told you last week at the start of the game when Kirk Cousins ripped his shirt off, they've grown to love Kirk there. And his value's never been more obvious than these last 2
Kirk Cousins went 18 touchdowns, 5 picks. The rest of the quarterbacks, 7 touchdowns, 12 picks. So there's a difference there between a starter and the backups. First and 10 at the 30.
And it's just crazy, right? There's 4 games this year with 4 interceptions by a quarterback, and Minnesota has 2.
Here's the snap, Mullins. Play action. Throws down over the middle of the field. Has it open. Justin Jefferson makes a man miss. Spins away. And he's tackled at the 8-yard line. First and goal. Minnesota. There we go. There we go.
And that's the thing about this offense. I mean, it is very complex, but it frees your wide receivers. I mean, watch the space that Justin Jefferson has right there. I mean, it's really well done with the designs. They impact coverages and they create space. And then you've got somebody dropping right into that vacated area.
Best in the game and typically Sixers best for Detroit.
Madison goes nowhere. Second and goal at the line of scrimmage.
40 yards, almost brought him back late. Great catches. Last time he was in this building, he set a Vikings record with 223 yards receiving.
Yeah, here's one of those decisions we're talking about, Joe. On that last play, I really think
there's
that's
the link. I guess the other link didn't work, so I didn't see that.
He rides are really long on this, but watch your tight end come across. You know, pull that. Look, he's outflanked to the flat, and I think that was a decision.
All right, second and goal now for Minnesota at the 8-yard line. Mullins under center. Sends Osborne in motion. Here's the snap. Play action. Little toss to Justin. Justin looks like he was going to throw it there, but he's brought down in the backfield by Aiden Hutchinson. Third and goal.
Johnny Mott's got a decision to make, and it's all about Aiden Hutchinson. If that's the guy that's up the field, you have to stay with him. Don't bypass him. You've got to stay locked on and trust Justin Jefferson to make the next guy miss who's going to be on block. He's got a much better chance of making that defender
Why
miss
isn't that one
than getting away from Aiden Hutchinson right there. So just some mistakes on this drive once they got down into scoring territory by Minnesota that's put them in tough field position.
Justin Jefferson just got a little taste of what it's like to play quarterback against Aiden Hutchinson. Gotta get it off. This crowd just making the life miserable.
Gotta call timeout. Delay a game offense.
It's the 5th penalty for a team whose season high for the game is 8. And he's trying to get the ball snapped, they just can't hear it. Can't even hear the clap.
And how many times do we see that guard now? I mean,
I didn't think it was going to be that loud in Detroit. If you're watching the game alongside me, Mullins was literally screaming and clapping his hands like, let's go! Like, snap the ball. Third and goal at the 25. Snap, Mullins. Looking left, throws a little screen play to Jefferson. Nothing happening, gain of 5, 4th down. We're going to have to settle for a field goal.
Eagles him out of bounds.
The decisions, the little things. I really think that
We
one
got
play was
Derrick Henry
RPO
touchdown in the
because he
Titans
just
game.
got stuck on Alexander Madison too long. I think he's trying to figure out whether to pull it, and if he really should have on that play. He's going to have Johnny Mott.
Greg Joseph's 22 of 28 on field goals this season. And he's set for another one here.
Completely disrupts a potential touchdown drive.
Greg Joseph.
39-yard field goal attempt.
This one from 39. Trying to get the Vikings on the board.
Here's the snap, kick. And it's good, 13-3. 9:20 to go in the first half. Minnesota down 10 points. Still kind of in it, but
football life has continued in the first half here in Detroit.
yeah, Jefferson's pissed. Boy, I hope he doesn't leave. I really hope he doesn't leave. He's super frustrated. If he leaves, I'd be so upset, man. I don't even know what I would do. That'd be just heartbreaking. I don't think that'll happen, but there's that chance. Jeez. Bengals up 21-0 on Cleveland right now. And Atlanta Saints tied at 14 apiece. Still a 0-0 ball game in the Bucks-Panthers game. And Titans are beating the Jags 14-10. Oh, boy. Come on, Minnesota. Got to get a dub here. Find a way. Just find a way. Got real close a couple weeks ago. That was fun. I was pumped up. 3rd and 28. Jefferson makes a beautiful catch. March all the way down the field. Mullins just tries to force it. Gets picked off. Game over. That was a rough way to lose. How is Carolina holding Tampa Bay right now? Like, what's going on? What does the stats look like? Terrible. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Yikes. Yeah, of course, now Atlanta's using Bijan with Arthur Smith's basically job on the line. If Arthur Smith loses, he's probably fired. If he wins, probably sticks around for another season. But we need him to win today. Need him to win. How my bet's looking? How my bet's looking? Who you guys got winning the national championship? Michigan or Washington? I'm going with Washington, just because I'm a Gopher fan. So I don't want to see Michigan winning, but there's a very good chance they do. A very good chance.
It feels a little bit smarted from last week's game, so we've got to be near perfect, and they haven't anything.
And there's the kickoff.
Until this point. Lions ready to special teams edge. Craig Reynolds from the goal line.
Oh, as a whole, he's tackled at the 26 by C.J. Ham. 1st and 10 for Detroit. Let's get a turnover here, huh, D? Huh, D?
Classic. February 18th. The most iconic day in all motorsports returns. The Great American Race returns. The Daytona 500 only on Fox. Now the Lions have to win this game, and then they need both the Eagles and the Cowboys to lose this afternoon to get the 2 seed. That's what that 20-19 defeat flipped last week. They would have controlled their own destiny for the 2 seed.
Snap, Goff hands it off to Montgomery. Tackled after a gain of 1 on the play by Daniil Hunter and Harrison Phillips. 2nd and 9.
Season they've waited a long time for around here. We've checked off all those boxes. 30 years since they last won a division title, and 7 years since they've gone to the playoffs. They're going to host their first playoff game ever here and look for their first playoff win since.
Really? Panthers defensive tackle Derek Brown is up to 99 tackles on the season, setting a new record for a defensive lineman in NFL history. It's kind of crazy. Sam Laporta gets a nice catch, gain of 9, 1st down. It's too easy.
Then they start to think, okay. You know, they're checking these boxes. How many more can they check? And I think
Laporta is the 3rd rookie tight end in NFL history with 10+ receiving touchdowns, with alongside Mike Ditka and Rob Gronkowski.
Nobody played the Dallas offense at home the way
he's a straight stud, man. He's awesome.
It was extremely impressive.
1st and 10 now for Detroit at the 36. Goff in the pistol. Takes the ball. Hands it off to David Montgomery. And again, he's tackled after a yard. Gained by Daniil Hunter. 2nd and 9.
You mentioned it. You know, when we're looking at it from the offensive side of the ball, missed opportunities, and you know, is Detroit really kind of handling this game, or is Minnesota kind of dysfunctional right now? I would like to see this Detroit offense put together a nice drive right here, because really, you look at time of possession, you know, it's in favor of Minnesota. The number of plays is in favor of Minnesota.
2nd and 8 now. They gave him 2 on that play. Goff in the shotgun. Here's the snap. Goff back to pass. Throws left side. Oh, and Andrew Booth could have picked it off, but he needed to backpedal a little bit more. It'll be 3rd and 8. I'll take it.
Talking about that last
I'll take it.
On Christmas Eve, there were the turnovers. That was a big deal in a game like you're touching on. Lions' own time of possession.
Yeah, if we don't turn the ball over 4 times in week 16, we probably win that game. Completely honest with you.
And that's what you did. You had the 77 plays, 38 minutes time of possession. I mean, that's efficiency. They haven't had that right here to start this game in the first half.
3rd and 8 now. Ball at the 38, Goff back to pass. Goes over the middle, has tight end. Sam Laporta, who's tackled short of the line of game by Cam Bynum. 4th down. Let's go. Let's capitalize now. Let's score a touchdown. Let's make this one close.
Because he's going to be a deep half safety, and he's going to see the check down, and he just breaks and pulls up. Andrew Booth is beat, and if Cameron Bynum is not there, that's going to be a 1st down.
This guy was drafted as a cornerback just a few years ago, had never played safety before getting to the NFL, and you talk about emerging and figuring it out. First year Brian Flores' defense, leading tackler. Fox's 2nd punt.
And here we go.
It's a beauty. Powell.
Fair catch call at the 10.
Watches it bounce inside the 10.
Oh.
Walking down there any better than that. Ball is now loose.
It'll be Minnesota's ball at the 2.
Down and inside the 10. They're going to spot it at the 1.
Oh, what a punt.
Punt from Jack Fox.
God, great punt from Jack Fox. That's not good. Minnesota's ball at the 1-yard line. Typically, we do not do great from this spot on the field, but we'll see, you know. We'll love to get points on the board. Even a field goal will make it a 1-possession game, just rely on our defense to get another stop. It's a must-win game, man. Must-win ball game. Tampa Bay takes the early lead. Yep, Tampa Bay up 3-0 on Carolina. So alongside the Falcons-Saints game, say the Saints beat the Falcons, we would need Carolina to beat the Bucs. So our chances are slim to none, unfortunately. That's kind of how the cookie crumbles. But what are you going to do? Oh, I forgot that game is on right now. Man, I wish I could stream that. I might grab my other laptop here so I can watch that. My South Dakota State Jackrabbits are in the championship game, huh? How about it? How about it? Taking on the Montana Grizzlies. Can win back-to-back titles. Go big, go blue, go Jacks. Maybe at halftime I'll go grab my my laptop and see if I can stream it. As long as it doesn't screw with this stream, I should be fine. And if it starts screwing with the stream, then I'm going to stop it. But I want to watch that game if possible. I'll have it set up right next to me. Come on, Jacks. Got to get that dub today, huh? Let's take down Montana. Caitlin Clark, absolute dog. She's so good, man. Unbelievable. She's absolutely unbelievable at basketball. Seahawks, Cardinals, Bears, Packers. Let's get this dub, then I can stay on longer. Please. Anybody excited for that Bills-Dolphins game tonight? If the Bills lose, they're out of the playoffs. But if they win, they clinch their division and get the 2 seed. I want to say, yeah, the 2 seed. Texans clinched yesterday. That's nuts. CJ Stroud is awesome. Really, really good football player. Calm, cool, collected. Good for Houston, man.
At the 2-yard line for Minnesota.
So it's 1st and 10 at the 2. Okay, they spotted it correctly this time. Let's go. Still not great, but we'll take it. Mullins under center. Here's the snap. Hand off Madison up the middle. And he'll get about 3 on the play. 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7, down to the field. Hello, Pam Oliver.
Hey there, Joe. I just wanted to tell you, over on the Lions sideline, these guys mean business. There's a mixture of
You don't say.
appropriate and serious faces. Dan Campbell wanted a focus group, and I'm seeing over here on the bench area exactly that focus. Coaches are coaching them out by
It's okay, though. Let's get a stop.
A quick word with kicker Michael Batch. They're going to need him.
Score a touchdown, get a stop, do it again. Mullins in shotgun. Here's the snap. And, oh, play action tossed out to Josh Oliver, who gets the first down. And Moore runs out of bounds at the 25. First down, Minnesota. Almost looked like it was a false start at the beginning of that play.
Hey, Joe, Titans playing spoiler today. The Jacks need a win to get in there. Henry going to take this one 18 yards to put Tennessee back on top. 14-10 over the Jacks.
Just cannot predict it, can you?
Titans win, Steelers are in.
Mid-season, start of the second half, looked like one of the top teams.
Mullins under center, Madison still in the backfield. Here's the snap, toss to Madison, right side. Finds a little hole, stiff arm, and he's tackled after a gain of 7. 2nd and 3.
There's an offensive lineman slow to get out.
Oh no, Dalton Reisner's
Dalton
down.
Reisner at left guard, and again, they're already without.
Looks like he's crying
Ingram
too.
and
Oh
O'Neal.
boy.
Right guard, right tackle.
Just great. It's exactly what we needed. I hope he's okay, man. I really hope he's okay. Because what would be... Who would go in there for him? Austin Schlottman? I think. Oh, do I have the ESPN app? I do. Look at me. Look at me. Oh, and I can watch this game? Bruh. Hell yeah. Put it right on my phone. Yeah, I agree. The injuries are just ridiculous this season. Like, it has been crazy. Dalton Reisner limps off the field. Chris Reed will get his first snap of the year. So Chris Reed will replace Dalton Reisner. Oh, there we go. I need my Jacks to win. They're 14-0 right now. Montana is 13-1. Jacks win. They hoist the cup, the FCS National Championship Division I Cup. So let's hope that happens. So send some love to the Jackrabbits, okay? But we also really need the Vikes to win. So if we can get a Vikes dub, a Jacks dub, a Falcons win, a Bears win, and a Cardinals win, it's a great day. It's a great day. But we'll see if that happens. Titans are playing some good ball down in Nissan. Oh, has anybody watched Leave the World Behind? I think it's produced by Barack and Michelle Obama. It is incredible. It is such a good movie. Really opens your eyes to a couple things. It's kind of cool. If you haven't watched it, highly recommend it. Leave the World Behind. Thank you. Appreciate it. I try, you know. Oh, Chris Reed played for Minnesota State Mavericks, huh? Horns up, baby. Horns up.
Pretty outspoken this week. He said, look, I didn't come back to be part of the rotation.
2nd and 4. Here's the snap. Play action. Mullins has an open receiver. It's Addison who gets the first down. He's tackled shortly after. Movie chains.
I'm going to try and lead these guys to a championship. Said the ones that have never been to the playoffs.
Hey, that's okay. You don't have to be so they're not in it at all, but the movie itself is fantastic. Like it is great. I would highly recommend it.
No, but that's an opportunity when he really sees.
It's called Leave the World Behind. You'll thank me later. 1st and 10 at the 36.
He said he doesn't have to like it.
Mullins drops back to pass, and he's sacked. Aiden Hutchinson. Their defensive front is killing us today. Absolutely killing us.
Up against the tight end, you know, that's rolling the dice twice on the same play. So you've got your blitz, and you've already had Aiden Hutchinson.
Jets beat the Patriots 6-3. Let's go.
Looking outside.
Titans just scored a touchdown. They're now up 21-10 on the Jags. We got 2nd and 18. Here's the snap. Mullins back to pass. Mullins steps up, throws. Oh, no flag? Incomplete. Almost came down with it, but it'll be 3rd and 18.
Cornerback, his first year in Detroit, and it makes it 3rd and 18.
Yeah, great job scrambling. Watch Justin Jefferson, 18, kind of the top of that stack. Watch right here, trying to get not really the back shoulder throw, but just behind, and that is a great job by Cam Sutton. Justin Jefferson is frustrated.
JJ almost came away with that, but
when they had played the lines throughout
Cam Sutton played some good defense right there. 3rd and 18. Come on. Come on, boys. Find a way. Find a way. Mullins back to pass. Throws over the middle. Has Justin. It'll be short of the line to gain by about 10 yards.
And those frustrations continue. That's his 4th catch, which is 40 yards, and here's how they've done it.
And a lot of times you're committing double coverage to them, but you're going to see a lot of these situations. You know, it's zone defense, and they're aware of where Justin Jefferson is in those situations. But even kind of the quick play, right? Get it out to the outside, put him on the perimeter with the football in his hand, and let him make a play. And it just really, really frustrating.
4 catches, 42 yards for Justin today. 4th and 9, Vikings set to punt.
One of the concerns going into the playoffs, can they defend those elite receivers? Pass defense,
Khalif Raymond set to return this one. Here's the snap and the kick.
Long drive punt. Lions are going special teams.
And he'll take it at the 5. Makes one, the guy missed, makes another, and he's tackled at the 18-yard line. That's where Detroit will start this drive, 1st and 10. Make sure we ain't playing that. Make sure we ain't playing that. My Jackrabbits are in the red zone. Come on, boys. Get in the, let's go. Let's put points on the board. Let's beat Montana. Let's win back-to-back titles, shall we? Oh, boy. Nice little throw here. No, it was not a nice little throw. Could have been. Should have been. But it wasn't. It's all right. That is all right. 3rd and 4 for South Dakota. Need my Jacks to win this one. Do they got a new head coach? I didn't know if that guy retired or not. Okay. Interesting. So Vikes do get the ball to start the second half. There's 2:35 left to go in this first half. So we got to stop them here. We cannot allow points. Stop them here and then try to get on the board right away at the start of the second half. Let's go. Good little run. Nice job, buddy. 1st and goal for the Jackrabbits at the 5. Oh, that was basketball. I thought that score was something else. Oh. Did Titans score? Oh, no, never mind. They were just showing a replay of a touchdown. I was like, what is going on? That's okay, though. Shout out to everyone for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and drop a like. It'd be much appreciated. And become a channel member today by hitting that little join button down below where you can get nice perks, you know, emojis, some logos next to your name, a color-coded name, stuff like that. Eventually, too, when we get more members, I will have videos be released like strictly to members first. So, like, I have a set time for it'll drop. Say the video drops at 4, members only for about an hour, and then it'll go public or something like that. So you guys have first priority and stuff like that. I got to figure out some more things to do with the memberships and kind of go from there. Maybe I have to get a store eventually up and running, but that's the whole Syndicate. We got to figure some things out and how we can go from there, or what we can do from there. But we'll see what happens. Jackrabbits on the board, 6-0. Let's go. Let's go. Need a dub here. 7-0. Great field goal. God, he's got a leg. Go big, go blue, go Jacks. Beating the Grizzly. 1st and 10. Goff, little play action. Throws to Gibbs. It's incomplete. He was getting blitzed pretty heavily there. 2nd and 10.
Jared Goff, one of those guys that, you know, a lot of teams would have sat in this scenario where the 2 seed is going to need a lot of help. Not a whole lot to play for unless you get that help, but he's in there. All the starters are in there. Dan Kimball said, look, we got a lot to clean up from last week. We don't want that rust.
Ball at the 18, Goff under center. Sends Amon-Ra in motion.
There's any shot at that 2 seed.
Here's the snap, Goff. Hands it off to Gibbs up the middle. Gets a decent little run. Gain of 5 on the play. 3rd and 5.
That I love, because that is something.
All right, one more stop. One more stop. Let's go.
We've got to beat Minnesota. Don't worry about the things that are outside of your control. Injuries, you cannot play this game scared. You can't play it, especially at the end of the season when you need to play and continue to fine-tune, worried about the bad things that could happen. Control what you can control, and that's exactly the message to his team this week. I want that number 2 seed. And for us to have it, the one thing we do have to do is beat the Minnesota Vikings. So we're going to give them everything we've got.
2-minute warning. Back after this.
All right. No, can't be playing that on this. That'll be copyrighted like boom, like bang. Ain't happening that. Yes. He's got a couple tackles, but it's mainly been up the middle where he's had to take down Jahmyr Gibbs, but we need him in the backfield. Let's put some pressure on Jared Goff. Need that to happen. A sack would be huge. Turnover would be huge, but let's just get him off the field. Maybe give our offense like a minute 20. Somewhere at least a minute to put points on the board, hopefully like a field goal, something like that, so we can go in halftime. We get the ball to start the second half, and we're looking pretty instead of not so pretty. So I'd be okay with that. I would be okay with that. Let's see how this Jackrabbit defense is, huh? Yeah. Field goal would be huge before half. Because what, then it'd be 13-6. Then we're looking at a 1-possession game. Come out to start the second half. Maybe score a touchdown. We could tie it up. I'd be okay with that. Or even go for 2. Take the lead, 14-13. But I don't know. You almost want to play the safe game here. Because Detroit's a good football team. Let's see what the Saints got cooking. Oh, they're about to score too, aren't they? Yikes. That won't be cool. But Daniil Hunter makes the Pro Bowl. That'll be great. See him play. I don't know if he's starting, but I think he's definitely in the mix. Like, he'll get some snaps here and there. But I'm excited to see how the flag football game is going to be this year. Because remember, they're going away from the traditional football game. They're just going to play flag football, which would be really cool. Kind of innovative. So I'm excited to see how that looks when that happens here in just a couple weeks. It's crazy. Last week of the regular season, football has flown by. Sucks. It really does. But if you guys are wondering, yes, I will be covering the UFL. If you don't know what that is, it's the XFL and USFL merger. I think that league's going to do pretty good things. Hopefully it can become a farm league for the NFL. But I'm going to be cheering for the St. Louis Battlehawks. We're going to go from there, and hopefully it pans out. The UFL. It starts in March, I do believe. So we'll be covering that on the Football Fix. 3rd and 5 for Detroit.
Explosive offense.
Goff drops back to pass, looking left. He'll throw it real quick. Laporta, who gets the first down. Oh, Laporta's hurt. There's a flag on the play. Oh, it's his knee. Looks like he was holding his knee.
That left leg. Pro Bowl tight end.
It's defense number 20. That penalty is declined as a result of the play. First down.
And that's the risk you run.
All right, so they got a first down anyways, but Laporta is down. There's illegal use of the hands to the face on the defense, number 20.
Play his guys to get that number 2 seed. And this is the risk. A guy like Sam Laporta, Jared Goff, something that changes the dynamic of your offense.
Let's see what
going
happened
into
here.
the playoffs.
Oh, hyperextended. Ah, that did not look good. Eesh.
Looks like it's going to be that left knee right there.
Oh, yeah. That ain't good. Oh, he held it immediately. Is he getting up? He's up.
To his feet.
Slowly walking.
Some way off.
Maybe it's like a TJ Watt situation, just an MCL sprain.
Feels like a punch in the stomach for Lions fans.
His day's probably done, though. I'd assume, just because they made the playoffs, no reason to put him back in the game and get him even more hurt.
Number one, you're hoping to get through this game healthy.
Because the injury was under 2 minutes. They had 1 timeout remaining.
Once you make that decision to play
So since the injury was under 2 minutes, Detroit loses a timeout for the injury.
The number 2 seed, that's what we're trying to get. We're creating that, but that's your biggest fear, is the potential for one of your star players to suffer an injury.
Star players and transformational players when it comes to this offense. And you saw the impact that losing TJ Hawkinson has had on the
All right, 1st and 10 now for Detroit. Goff and shotgun, ball at the 29.
And at 55, they were charged.
Snap, handoff, Jameer Gibbs up the middle. Has a little hole, gain of 7 on the play, 2nd and 3.
I wonder if it's a Dan King set now, like, do I start taking my guys out? You don't figure he will, but...
Not yet, anyways. Probably Laporta, you let him sit. Goff back to pass, throws right side, has an open receiver, it's Amon-Ra. But he'll be tackled.
I think that does more damage because then that shows you didn't work.
Dang, he might have got the first, he might be 3rd inches.
He's not going to deviate from that plan. He never has, he never will. And so to change course right now, you heard Pam talk in the beginning.
He might have got the first.
You know, what will you do during the course of the game once you feel that you've got that secured? What you had to do.
It's 3rd and 1 now, minute 30 to go.
When I get there.
Detroit's 1 of 4 on 3rd downs today.
90 seconds to go in this.
I'd assume they're going to get this one, though.
They're down less than 1.
Goff and shotgun. Hands off Gibbs, right side. He's blown up in the backfield by Daniil Hunter. Let's go, baby.
Back at the top of his game the last
Let's go.
Healthy again, dominant again.
We still got 3 timeouts. Have a chance. March down the field, kick a field goal. Let's put points on the board. Timeout Minnesota. So now we have 2.
How well they play the run.
The Saints just took the lead over the Falcons. They're up 17-14. They just kicked a field goal, but Atlanta has a chance with like 40 seconds or something like that.
I agree with you, Joe. I mean, we've talked about the energy inside this building, and it is dramatically different.
Bucks are only up 3-0 on the Carolina Panthers at halftime.
To this point, it has been loud. There has been an energy and a vibe this entire first half until the Sam Laporta injury, and the life just went out of the building.
Come on.
Jack Fox is punted like a superstar today. Brandon Powell, the old Detroit line, waits back. Fox 2 punts, both of them down inside the 10.
Come on, Powell. Make something happen here. Give us a good return. Let's go, Jax. Jax with a big stop. Beautiful. Good job.
Drop to set up a return.
Powell takes it at the 20. Has some space. Bounces back out left. Makes 1 miss. Has a hole, and he's brought down to the 33. 1st and 10 for Minnesota with a minute 12 remaining. Minute 12 to put points on the board. Let's get something on the board, huh?
Sure, anything for you, Jimmy. Here, dear Jimmy. Thanks for another great
They're going for
it. Times. Stay cool, KIT. Keep in touch. WSYATH.
That was too easy.
We'll see you at the hat.
Learning something new every day, those acronyms. Thanks, Kurt. This penalty on Detroit on this return. 15 yards.
Team number 33.
They fixed it and said that it's on Minnesota.
What?
And it is penalty number 6 in his first half, which is already within.
Penalty on Minnesota. What was it?
Those are the things that are within your control. A lot of them have been delay games, false starts, the pre-snap because of the environment
On
here.
33 on Brian
In the
Asamoah? What do you do?
But I'm surprised because it's one of the things you look at Minnesota and how this season has gone. It's been up and down, but they have been consistent. The fewest yards per game when it comes to penalties, and they have not
6 penalties for 50 yards today so far. Detroit only has 2 penalties for 10. Not great. All right, 1st and 10, Minnesota at the 18. Mullins in shotgun. Minute 12 to go in the first half. There's the snap. Mullins looking left side. Throws deep down the field. Has an open receiver. It's Jefferson all the way to the 45. And he's out of bounds, so we save timeouts. Minute 6. Let's go, boys.
One of those plays we've
Let's
seen
go.
a number of times here today, just kind of getting in between that short coverage.
See, find that soft spot in the zones.
That's easy. That's easy for
You can
Nick
be
Mullins to read and
very
decipher. He's got
dangerous when
plenty
you
of
do
room to
that.
drop that thrower.
Good job, Mullins.
47 yards in this half for Mullins. Jefferson with his 5th catch. After they didn't even throw for him in the first quarter.
All right, Mullins in shotgun takes the snap, back to pass.
It's coming.
Throws real quick, has another open. Justin Jefferson across the 50 into Detroit territory to the 45, maybe 35. Little injury update if you're a Lions fan. This is not good. Lions tight end Sam Laporta was carted to the locker room with a knee injury. So I'm sure his day is over. T's and P's to him. Mullins back to pass again. Quick throw to Ty Chandler. Right side. Anzalone on pursuit. He makes one miss and he gets the first again, and he's out of bounds with 37 to go. Well within field goal range, but we would love a touchdown. We would love a touchdown.
He is in space, and why they want to get him more involved in the pass game. You're exactly right, Joe. That's one-on-one with one of the better tacklers in space for Detroit, and he just shakes him.
Second-year man from North Carolina takes it to the 22. Vikings gaining some steam. Laporta heads for the locker room.
1st and 10 now at the 22.
2 timeouts.
Snap the ball! There, okay. Mullins back to pass. Aiden Hutchinson in the backfield, and he gets another sack. He has 3 sacks today. I know he has 2.
This is when it gets dangerous now. He's moving throughout the formation, going inside,
Gotta
going
call
outside,
timeout.
one side, the other side. Coming from over the guard, working against Blake Randall on that one. And beats it pretty quick.
Minnesota.
Timeout, Minnesota.
It's a 30-second timeout.
32 seconds to go. We have 1 timeout remaining. We're still in field goal range. So we have to settle for a field goal that I'm okay with that. 2nd and 19.
As they start to really develop those hand techniques and being able to knock the offensive lineman's hands down, to play through strength and pull and get arm overs. I mean, it's amazing how
Come on,
all of a sudden
Mullins.
they really start
Let's
to
go, buddy.
really threatening pass rush.
3 sacks today on Mullins. 7 knockdowns.
Pass rushes as a competitive hip-hop dancer. He's growing up, but refining that game with some other
Come on. Ball at the 31.
Second overall pick.
Let's get a nice play here.
2nd and 19.
Here's the snap. Mullins back to pass. Looking left side. Throws down the field to Jefferson. Incomplete. No flag. Melifonwu on the stop, I should say. 3rd and 19, 27 seconds. Still got a timeout.
You've seen this route a number of times. It's a little bit of a lead. He does his bite on the inside move and almost beats.
He was, oh, come on. He was hand over his eyes and everything. What are you doing? Throw the flag.
Interception issues, how aggressive Kevin O'Connell will be with the ball field goal range. It's 3rd and very long.
5 of 6 for 57 yards on 3rd down passing for Mullins. Here's the snap. Nick back to pass. Throws. Has his tight end Johnny Munt. Looks like we're going to have to settle for a field goal. But that's okay. We get the ball to start the second half.
Yeah, I take the points right here and get it to 13-6 at halftime.
Yeah, can't give up another sack. Oh, you probably said that a while ago. So, 2 seconds to go. Down 13-3. Here comes the field goal unit. Greg Joseph made one from 39 earlier. See what he got in store for us right here.
They've got a long way to go.
And the Falcons tie game up, 17 apiece there at halftime. Need the Falcons to win. Need the Falcons to win, and we also need to win.
Just kind of a snapshot of how this half is going. It was the turnovers in the loss against the Lions a couple weeks ago. It's the penalties in the first half here. Kind of a somber pall across Ford Field.
43-yard field goal attempt for Greg Joseph.
The injured his knee. He left on Carter. So Lions trying to get into this regular season.
Inside 50 is 19 of 22 on the season. Come on, Greg. I think JJ has over 60. Kick is up. And it's good. 13-6 going into halftime. Minnesota only down one possession. At the beginning of the game, it looked like we were going to get blown out. However, how the tides have changed just a little bit. We got some momentum going. We're finding the soft spots in the zone. So I'm liking what we're seeing so far. Just got to keep the pedal on the floor. Defense got to find a way to get a turnover. Offense just got to find a way to keep moving and grooving. Let's keep the ball safe. Protect the ball. That's the program. Down 13-6. We'll see you guys in just a little bit when we start the second half, receiving the ball and hoping for some points. So we'll be back in just a couple minutes. Until then, enjoy this music. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the start of the second half. Vikings set to receive, only down one possession, 13-6 ball game. Boy, we got ways to go. Got to look a little bit better. Offense is starting to move in grooves, starting to find some holes in that offense or that defense. Defensively, we've been playing some pretty good ball the last couple of drives, where at the beginning of the game didn't look too promising, but we still have a chance. We win this ball game. Okay, we have a shot to make the playoffs. All we would need is the Falcons to beat the Saints or the Panthers to beat the Buccaneers. We would also need at the 3:30 games the Bears to beat the Packers and the Cardinals to beat the Seahawks. If we win and the Falcons beat the Saints, I will stay on basically just watching the games alongside here. I'll probably just have the audio on, and it's not going to be very entertaining, but I'd like to keep an eye on those games, so we will be on for those if we win the game and the Falcons or the Panthers win. So just to keep you guys a little updated, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. It'd be much appreciated. Also become a channel member today by hitting that join button down below. It'd be much appreciated. Second half kickoff is starting right now. Let's pause the music.
The ball at the beginning of the second half. Jack Fox was part of that excellent special teams effort in the first half.
That one goes out the back of the end zone. It'll be Minnesota's ball at the 25. Just a little injury update. Tight end Sam Laporta is questionable to return with a knee injury. Don't think he'll return this game just because they did make the playoffs, and if it's not too serious, they want to keep him healthy. But we'll see what happens. All right, let's go, boys.
There's the big one, right there. Yeah, 0 interceptions, and just continue to play clean like that. Don't give Detroit a short field.
Mullins under center.
More momentum going into the second half.
There's the snap, handoff, Ty Chandler left side. Nowhere to go as he's met immediately after a yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Well, Doug, you said that the air kind of left the building with that injury to Sam Laporta. Talking to Dan Campbell about that injury.
Yep, Sam Laporta has now been ruled out.
We'll know more tomorrow. We'll do an examination and figure it out from there. What does he do for the rest of the game with his key players? He told me that we want to play better. We need to play
2nd and 9 now. Ball at the 26. Mullins in shotgun. Here's the snap. Mullins back to pass. Throws down the field. Has Justin Jefferson for the first down. He's brought down at the 39. First down.
Well, that's a lot better than the first half. It took Justin Jefferson a long time to get going in that first
Did they?
half.
Oh.
That's definitely
Desmond Ridder, man, of course.
Have involved in the second half
that was a bad pick, too.
Some players away from the other receivers. They've got a nice wide receiver group. When you talk about Jordan Addison and KJ Osborne and Brandon Powell, they brought Lucky Jackson, those are good players. They can get open and win one-on-ones.
What's he at right now, do you know? Mullins, quick throw left side, has Addison for a 5-yard gain, 2nd and 5.
Jefferson has talked about this being the most difficult year of
Ooh,
his career.
good quarterback sneak by my Jackrabbits. Let's go, man.
He's played the last couple months without his quarterback.
My Jackrabbits currently beat Montana 7-3 in the national championship for FCS.
He's been clearly frustrated.
So let's
He's
go.
over 100 yards.
Yeah, that's the bar that he sets. And let me tell you, we admire him, and we're in awe at times of what he does.
2nd and 5, ball at the 42. There's the snap, handoff, Ty Chandler left side. Has the first down, he's across the 50, staying up on his feet. And he's brought down in Lions territory at the 38. Good run, man.
Bring it down after 19 hard-fought yards.
And just stay on that track, right? This is a really nice job.
Yeah, I just seen that play.
And then once you get your opportunity with Christian Darrisaw,
Derrick Henry just passed Earl Campbell for the most 100-yard rushing games in a career as a Titan. So congrats to him.
In the secondary.
Chandler's averaging 7
Had 41 of those games.
Ground game that has been sorely missing the last couple games for Minnesota.
Touchdown, Tennessee. All right, 1st and 10 now for the Minnesota Vikings. Here's the snap, Mullins, play action. Nowhere to go, and he'll just throw that one. Oh.
Trying to kill the screen there. Romeo Gore wound up doing it.
That was bad.
It's just one of those situations.
That was a bad play by Mullins.
Nick Mullins,
That almost looked like that Cincinnati game where he tried throwing it away, bounced off the guy's helmet, and it was picked.
You try to get cute there, you change your arm angle, and you throw
And yeah, I've always liked King Henry as well. He's just slowed down quite a bit this season, so
Don't do that.
I think his career is coming to a close,
Don't take the intentional grounding.
at least relatively soon.
But don't create a huge negative play right there.
Gotta be better than that, Mullins. 2nd and 10. There's the snap handoff, Chandler, right, left side. Makes one miss, has a little hole, and he gets pushed out of bounds after a gain of 7, 3rd and 3.
Todd Chandler, who started his career at Tennessee, in this day and age of college football where he started is typically not going to be able to finish it. He goes to North Carolina. Had a big preseason as a rookie last year. It's like, okay.
8 carries, 59 yards for Ty Chandler today. Might have a 100-yard game out of him. That'd be awesome. He's the only Viking to have 100 yards rushing in a game this season. He could do it twice here tonight. 0 of 6 on 3rd downs for Minnesota, 3rd and 3. Mullins takes the snap, back to pass, looking downfield, throws over the middle. They're saying it's incomplete. Look like he bobbled it. All right, kick a field goal. Let's go. They get a 13-9 ball game.
They're sending the field goal team out. Now they're coming back.
Yep, went right through his hands. Boy.
Again, the Fatu Melifonwu kind of put the pressure on that catch.
Are we going for it? We going for it?
You got to make those plays, keep these drives alive, keep you out of these 4th downs.
Take the points, man.
They're over on 3rd down, but they're 1 for 1 on 4th.
Here's the snap. Mullins back to pass. Quick throw. Has Powell. And he might be short. They're going to mark him short.
On 4th and 3, he runs a 2-yard route.
What are we doing?
It stopped short.
Take the points.
He's a punt returner. He's got
Take the points.
Punts, but you see the little stumble right here after the catch. And I get, hey, because he's got those return skills, let's get him the ball in space. He'll get the necessary yardage. Look at the convergence by the Detroit players. You can see the knee is down right there. He's short of the line to gain.
Take the points, dude. Should be 13-9. Come on, KOC. Pull this out of this.
Runs out
God.
And it's going to be a turnover on downs for Kevin O'Connell's team. Unless our yellow line's just off. Big Worm's yellow line's never off. It's perfect.
I'm real frustrated with this play calling. Take the points. Ridiculous, man. Trying to win a football game here. Makes no sense. So frustrating watching this. Just ridiculous. Playoffs start next weekend, Saturday. Got a game at 4:30 and 3:30 and 7. Then Sunday we have a game at noon and 3:30, and then Monday at 7. And Vikings could be in there if we would pull our heads out of our butts. Be fantastic. But we would also need a couple other things to happen, so maybe. Golly. Pathetic. Yeah, I seen that. Chris Olave made a great play. Tennessee's beating the Jacksonville Jaguars too, so if Tennessee beats Jacksonville, Pittsburgh is in the playoffs. Think about that for a second. Would not have seen that coming at the beginning of the year. Clinch the NFC South with a win plus Tampa Bay loss. Okay. So the Saints could still win their division. That'd be nuts. That would be nuts. Cincinnati's killing the Browns, but the Browns are riddled with injuries and aren't playing any of their starters, basically. Oofed up. Kind of swallowed it wrong. That could have been a disaster. Oh, why didn't we take the points, man? So frustrating. Should be 13-9. Take what you can get. Play small ball if you have to. Like, I really don't care. You put points on there, that shifts momentum our way. Makes the game a little bit more edgy. Makes Detroit think about it a little bit more. Now watch. They'll march down the field, put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, maybe a little change of heart on that last fourth down play. You see Kevin O'Connell trying to get that timeout. Maybe pre-snap, you see that the play call is not going to.
So he was trying to call a timeout, but guess what? You still let them go out there on the field to try to run a play. Instead of doing that, just send the field goal unit out there and kick the field goal. Play action Goff throws over the middle, has an open receiver. That's Amon-Ra St. Brown for the first down.
That's his 5th catch. Yeah, and he's got 13 yards. The passing game was there. They still passed for 126 yards, but they only ran it for 26. You had Gibbs and Montgomery when these teams met 2 weeks ago, combined for 135 yards and 3 touchdowns.
First and 10 now, 11 minutes to go in the third quarter.
The first half today.
Yeah, really nice job by the Minnesota defense, and you know, not really committing to it, but again,
5 catches, 70 yards for Amon-Ra today.
It's just been kind of out of sync.
He's going to be their go-to now that Sam Laporte is gone. Goff again back to pass, throws deep down the field, has an open receiver, and he overshot Amon-Ra St. Brown, incomplete. 2nd and 10.
For an injury update, down to Pam.
Well, Joe, I'll tell you what I just saw. It's another injured Lion. This time it's cornerback Brian Branch. He was walked into the locker room by trainers. We are waiting for
Brian Branch sent to the locker room. He was injured. That's not good for Detroit, but good for Minnesota if they want a chance to win this game. I hate injuries. We need to win this one. I apologize, Lions fans.
So makes it an extra good time to get number 2 back today.
2nd and 10 now. Goff in shotgun, shakes the snap, hand off to David Montgomery, bounces out left, and he's tackled after a 4-yard gain, 3rd and 6.
Down, it's 3rd and 6. Well, the Vikings are 0 for on 3rd down. The Lions just 1 for 5 today. Both those running backs came into the day closing in on 1,000 yards rushing for the year. One of them breaking loose so far.
Goff in shotgun, trips right, one out left. Looks like Montgomery's in the backfield alongside him. Goff back to pass, throws. Open receiver. Donovan Peoples-Jones with the catch, but it'll be 4th down, 4th and 2. Tackled by Josh Metellus.
And a long one, short 2, and no doubt what he's going to do.
1 second.
Don't go for it.
We know what's coming.
They're going for it.
Converted their one try earlier today. And the big back, Montgomery in for this 4th and 1 play.
Come on, get pressure, Minnesota. Get in there. Stop them. Goff. Play action, rolls out right. Get to him. He throws. And he's open for the first down. Donovan Peoples-Jones.
And especially given the situation, Donovan Peoples-Jones for 20 yards and a Detroit first down.
Now, this is great poise by Jared Goff. You know, there's nothing there while he's in the pocket. He moves out to his right. I thought maybe he was going to scramble for it, but you can see him just hanging there with Donovan Peoples-Jones the whole time, right as the sideline was starting to squeeze the play.
Peoples-Jones had 3 catches in his first 7 games with the Lions, but catches on back-to-back plays here. Getting an added chance today with Jamison Williams out.
1st and 10 now at the 28-yard line in Viking territory.
Takes it down to the 28-yard
Snap,
line.
play action, Goff.
Play action on first.
Throws to his tight end, or his...
Dan Skipper.
That's Dan Skipper. Did he report eligible? Did he report eligible? Just checking for a friend. Just making sure. Just making sure he reported eligible. I think he did. Okay.
Decker and all those guys that were involved in the 2-point penalty last week.
Well, that one was funny. They actually brought him into the backfield, motioned him into the backfield, and then put him in a little bit of a wing on the weak side.
2nd and 6 now for Detroit. Goff under center.
Lions on the move here. First drive of the
The snap, handoff to Montgomery, who gets the first down.
A game break here at Week 18. We go to Carissa.
Thank you so much, Joe. A back-and-forth game in New Orleans with a possible playoff berth on the line, depending on the outcome of the Bucs game, but Chris Olave tips this one to himself, makes a great play to come down with it for the score. Saints in
Come on.
44-17. Yep.
Let's go, Vikes.
Chance for them to clinch the division with a win and a Tampa Bay loss. Tampa's only got a 6-0 lead over Carolina in the third quarter.
Carolina needs to score a touchdown here. And we need to win this game. Goff and the Pistols. First and 10 at the 18. Here's the snap. Goff. Play action. Throw down the field. Oh, and there'll be a flag on the play. No, there are no flags. Incomplete. Intended for... Oh, there's a flag. Never mind.
Activated today because of all the injuries at corner is the guilty party.
Yeah, he's going to turn him coming from the outside on the post
Yeah, our
route.
defense is not playing great.
As he breaks to the inside, you can see the hook and the pull right there.
Defense number 29. I ruled the ball placed at the 1 yard line. First down.
But just getting back to the Dan Skipper package that they put in here, I think one of the really cool things in the NFL today is the coaches kind of allowing the players to design and create and be a part of
That penalty was on
process
Jawan
and give
Williams.
them a little bit of ownership on some of these, interesting plays that are fun, and everybody gets excited when you have ownership.
First and goal for Detroit at the 1.
Execute that play so it stays in the offense.
There's a snap, hand out, no, play action, he'll throw it. Incomplete.
I can just see you walking up to Jimmy Johnson. Okay.
Jennifer Reynolds again. Second and goal.
Give it to the fullback. Go on, Daryl. No, that's just it. That's the play. Can we run that one?
It is. I think it's great. It not only on the offense.
7 minutes, 19 seconds to go in this third quarter. Detroit threatening to score.
That he really trusts. You talk about guys at each level, Harrison Smith, Harrison Phillips, Jordan Hicks. These guys come to him and give him ideas on what we should do from a pressure standpoint in his base formations with the defense.
Snap, handoff Montgomery, right side, touchdown Detroit. What did I say? Detroit's going to march down the field and score a touchdown. That's exactly what happened. Take the points when you can get them. Goodness gracious, man. This is...
That's a great job. It's going to be Harrison Smith and David Montgomery meeting, in the hole for the touchdown. And that's one of your better safeties in the league.
Oh, my. Big play again for the Saints.
David Montgomery, look at that pad level, and then just grinding right there to break the plane.
Rashid
He's now
Shaheed
got
with a big touchdown.
996 yards for the year. He'll be hunting 1,000 as the second half goes on.
Kick is up and good. 20-6, Detroit with a big-time lead over the Minnesota Vikings. Could be 20-9, but, we like to gamble. If there's one thing I've learned about gambling this year, when you think it's going to happen, it's not gonna. It's not gonna. Love it. Skol Vikes, baby. Skol Vikes. That's okay. It doesn't look like Atlanta's going to beat the Saints anyways. But Carolina could beat the Bucs, so... Still, you'd like to end the season on a dub, regardless of playoff implications or not. If we wanted to make the playoffs, should have beat Detroit the first time. Should have won last week. Shouldn't have turned the ball over as many times as we did this season. I mean, so many factors. Like, we don't deserve to be in the playoffs by any means. It would be nice to get to the playoffs just because you can be like, okay, after a pathetic season, we found a way to still get into the postseason, give ourselves a chance to win a Lombardi, but I wouldn't expect us to win a playoff game at all or anything like that. It'd be just cool to get there. So, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen, which is all right. I mean, at the beginning of the season, it's kind of what we all expected. Everyone's saying tank for Caleb. But what are you going to do? Not much you can do. Just got to sit back and watch. Browns are getting shut up. 31-0 with 3:30 to go in the third quarter. Yikes. Absolute yikes. Excuse me. This is just terrible, man. Mullins got to figure it out. Would love to see a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Excuse me. Woo. I'm going to see how my bets are doing real quick. Got 2 of them. See if it sees my face. Beautiful. It does. Awesome. What are we sitting at here? Okay. Probably not going to happen, but would be nice. Would be very, very nice. Oh boy. My Jackrabbits are struggling. Got 2 turnovers today. Still have the lead. Still up 7-3 with 2 minutes to go in the half. Okay.
Gibbs came into the day with a shot. He's about 70 away now. Trying to become just the 6th scorer in NFL history.
Knewangu takes it out of the end zone. Got to find a hole. He's tackled at the 26, 27-yard line. 1st and 10, Minnesota.
Got more injury updates for you down at Pam.
Yankee rookie tight end Sam Laporta with what is expected to be a knee injury. He is officially out for the ball game. Dan Campbell said they'll find out more and will update everyone officially tomorrow. Meantime, cornerback Brian Branch with a wrist injury. He came back out of the locker room. They put a brace on it. His right wrist. He is listed as questionable, but apparently he feels good.
Yeah, very, very positively questionable.
All right, Mullins, let's go.
Drive starts for the Vikings.
Here's the snap, Mullins. Quick little screen play out to Osborne, right side. And he'll get 3 yards, 2nd and 7.
Johnson fired up there to tackle him. The Vikings, with the outside shot of getting into the playoffs, they need a lot of help, but bottom line, none of that help matters if they don't win this game here. They're in danger of ending the season on a 4-game losing streak, which they've not had in 7 seasons.
Yep. Mullins again in shotgun, takes the snap.
On 2nd and 7.
Oh, a little handoff, a little delayed handoff to Chandler. Gain of 4 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 3.
That's been one of the more effective plays. The running game has been good today. One of the things that Kevin O'Connell said they had to commit to offensive coordinator was Phillips, leaning on that run game and keeping Nick Mullins in some favorable downs. It was very spotty.
Oh, 3rd and 2.
First half. Kind of implementing that plan here to start the second half, but Ty Chandler has been really, really productive.
Very productive. He's been good. So we just got the points on the board here. Come on, guys. 3rd and 2. Mullins takes the snap, back to pass. He rolls out left, and he's sacked because why not?
The 4th Detroit sack of the afternoon.
A lot of these are coverage sacks. I mean, you're just not getting there in time. 91, Levi Ozarike working that side, and then just keeps his eyes on Nick Mullins, sees the escape, and just closes space on him. But there's just nowhere for Nick Mullins to go, so credit the back end of the defense of the Lions for that sack.
Danger zone here for the Vikings. Down 2 touchdowns. Lions set to get good field position here.
Defense needs to do something. Got to step up here.
Put together a great day returning. Got around the first man.
Oh, and he's making people miss. Khalif Raymond. God, he's good. All the way to the 44, maybe the 45, depending where they mark it. Down 20-6, Detroit's ball. 5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. There we go, Jacks. There we go. Big time first down for the Jackrabbits, huh? Let's go. These Jackrabbits know how to put points on the board. Shout out to everyone for tuning in. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel. You get it. Same old spiel. Become a channel member. Do what you will with it. Vikings are losing, getting their butts kicked because that's, typical, fashion. But it is. What's up, Jacks? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it really matters, to be completely honest. Our offensive line can't block anything. It's just, we don't look good at all. So, it is what it is. I think the play calling is a little suspicious. Should take those points. Be 20-9 right now. Look a little better than 20-6. So, got to clean some things up, but it might be too late. Might be a little too late. Defense just got to come up with a big-time turnover. If we can get like a pick or a pick six, I would be okay with that. Oh, that's right. Travis Kelce been ruled out. God dang it. I might have to make some changes in my fantasy lineups. I'm in the playoffs in 2 leagues. Oh, let's see. Travis Kelce. Nope. Put him there. All right, who's the tight ends for the Chiefs? Noah Gray. Put him in there. Okay, so that one's good. Oofda. I don't think he's stupid to start their starters just because they're still playing to fight for the 2nd seed. But, like, I see what you're saying. Like, yeah, it kind of is dumb because they just lost Sam Laporta. Brian Branch is now hurt, but they got a chance to get that 2nd seed. You might as well try.
Lions lead by 2 touchdowns. They've got the ball back at their own 43.
All right, 1st and 10 at the 43. Goff, quick little screen play out to the right side. And he breaks a couple. Gets 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6.
We talked about him a little bit as this day has gone on. Quietly one of the most productive guys in the NFL his first few years. And we asked Dan Campbell about him, and this is not a good sign here as he comes up.
Who do you guys got going to the Super Bowl?
Holding his ribs there. Wincing in pain.
I got Baltimore, San Fran.
Hold that thought on St. Brown.
And I got
what to do with him here.
Give me Baltimore. Baltimore's winning it all.
The game. And again, if you happen to just join us, they've lost Sam Laporta.
I want to say San Fran, but something tells me they'll blow it.
Brown holding that left side leaves.
Amon-Ra St. Brown now headed to the sideline. Going to get looked at by the trainers.
Campbell came into the game wanting to play his starters and do everything he could do to make sure the team had an opportunity.
2nd and
to
6 at the 47.
Just his thinking because of what's happening when you talk about Sam Laporta, the injuries that they have.
Texans would be sweet, dude. That'd be crazy. Hand off to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he gets about 3 on the play, maybe 4. It'll be 3rd down.
Just to finish that thought loose on St. Brown, here's a guy.
If the Texans win to the Super Bowl, that'd be the first rookie quarterback to make a Super Bowl appearance.
Exactly what Dan Campbell talks about with him. There's the production.
Yeah, Lamar is a freak. Makes you laugh at all the teams that said we don't want him in the offseason. Remember that had the whole debacle? Where's Lamar going? Nobody want to take the chance. Now look at him. MVP.
There's only one St. Brown.
And led his team to the #1 seed. Home field advantage throughout the entire playoffs.
He liked that.
He's special, man.
There's 2 St. Browns.
Goff back to pass on 3rd and 2. Rolls out and almost picked off by Jawan Williams. It'll be 4th and 2.
Instead, it's 4th down and 3, and the punt team comes out.
Nice. They're punting. Amon-Ra St. Brown, his ribs are hurting. He's in pain. They might sit him.
Keep an eye on that as the game continues on, but you know they had the flea flicker in the first half with Jordan.
Yeah, I know, Steven. We were in that discussion.
That's going to be a tough catch for Jawan Williams right there.
Who's laughing now?
Opportunities to make those game-changing plays that just haven't been able to finish him out.
Highlight for a fake anytime the punt team goes out there for Detroit, especially in this part of the field. And high alert for an excellent punt because that's what Fox usually does.
Oh, Evan Ingram's only 3 catches behind.
Touchback.
Who was it?
Vikings down 2 scores. Back on offense. When you come back.
Anyways, Evan Ingram only needs 4 more catches to have the most receptions by a tight end in a single season. He is at 113. If he gets 4 more, he'll be at 117 and have the most. Dude, Lamar, Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison. Because we really don't have a run game, so that would help our run game out tremendously with Lamar Jackson. Like, it makes no sense why we wouldn't have even looked at it. You know what I mean? But we would have had to trade quite a bit. Probably had to get rid of Danielle Hunter in that situation. Maybe Kirk Cousins. But if you're getting Lamar Jackson, if he would, yeah, I don't know. Oofda, excuse me. Not like that. Man, a sub sounds delicious right now. That's okay. I think it's more of a pizza day anyways. Always have pizza on Sundays after the game. Always. It's kind of a tradition me and my buddy have created here in the household. Ooh, Falcons stuff. They're short. Be 3rd and goal at the inches. 3rd and goal and inches to go, I should say. But there's some hope here. The Lions players are pretty banged up. Let's see what we can do. Let's put points on the board. Ooh, I think the Grizzlies just fumbled it or something. Nope, halftime. All right, halftime for the the South Dakota State Jackrabbits, up 7-3 on the Montana Grizzlies. Let's go. Win another ring. Need my boys in blue to win. Go big, go blue, go Jacks. Oh, that's Zach Taylor, quarterback for Nebraska Huskies, huh? That's kind of neat. Oh, and now that's cool. Zach Taylor, head coach of the Bengals, and his head coach when he was at Nebraska is a coordinator, I believe, a quarterback's coach for the Browns or something over. He's a coach over there. That's kind of cool. All right, we're back. 3:37 to go in the 3rd quarter, down 20-6. Mullins under center. Ball at the 20. Here's the snap. Play action. Mullins rolls out right, throws down the field. Open. That's Nick Muse for the first down. Big time play. 21-yard reception, first down Minnesota. Nick Muse. Tight end. Because we have Josh Oliver, Johnny Munt, Nick Muse. Those are our tight ends. Nick Muse is 4th string technically.
You're coming across, you've already got Josh Oliver out in front of you, so you don't want to get too close to him. So just a nice shot finding that little area and getting in the line of sight of Nick Mullins.
1st and 10 at the 42. Here's the snap. Hand off to Alexander Madison. Has a hole, and he'll get the first down into Lions territory at the 46.
Alexander Madison, who's a guy who, out of Boise State, you've really liked as he's grown throughout his career.
I really have. I thought he was a great change of pace back. You know, when you had James Cook here or Dalvin Cook here, it's that second guy coming in, and then he got his opportunity.
6 carries, 26 yards for Madison
and
today.
I think that's one of the things that we're seeing with Minnesota right now, that there could be another transition, is they work through that kind of complementary style between Alexander Madison and Ty Chandler. But Kevin O'Connell said that Bengals game, Ty Chandler...
Hand off again to Madison, blown up in the backfield, loss of 3, 2nd and 13. I wouldn't mind that. Yeah, J.J. McCarthy would be a good pick. I really want Jaden Daniels or Michael Penix. I think Jaden Daniels is the most NFL-ready quarterback. And if we have a top 10 pick, which it's looking at like it's going to be that way, let's find a way to take that quarterback and let him sit if we decide to sign Kirk Cousins. Mullins in shotgun, 2nd and 12. Here's the snap. Mullins looking left side, throws to his tight end, Johnny Munt, who's brought down immediately after 2 yards. 3rd and 10.
Lions fans happy to see that after he's a little bit slow to his feet a couple plays ago.
Good sure tackle coming from inside out because it's man coverage. There's nobody else out there but Alex Anzalone.
That is the heartbeat of this defense. Leading tackler playing better than ever in his 7th year. 3rd and 10.
Mullins making a quick change at the line. We're 0 of 8 on 3rd downs today. Yikes. Here's the snap. Mullins back to pass. Throws left side for Jefferson. They're saying it's a catch, but he's short of the first down. Now you go for it. Now you go for it.
It'll be 4th and 1.
4th and 1.
I don't
We're
understand
0
how
of
guys
9
do
on
this.
3rd down.
Watch the momentum carrying him to the outside, but watch him.
Justin Jefferson's over 1,000 yards for the season.
Both feet down. I mean, it's such a great skill by the elite wide receivers to know that area on the sideline and the ability, when you're elevated, to be able to reach back and get both feet down.
Using a shot here on 4th and
Here we go. We're 1 and 2 on 4th downs. Get the first. Low in the box. Play action. Mullins back to pass. Throws right side. Has Jefferson open. Touchdown, Minnesota!
Jefferson has the Vikings within a
Let's go. Let's go.
For a 38-yard score.
Hell yeah.
Boy, is that aggressive play calling.
Sucks because Falcons are losing and the Panthers are losing.
You know, on all the other ones on the 4th downs, it's been just traditional runs and not much there. You know, Kendall Vildor just lets Justin Jefferson get right on top
Sam
of him.
Laporta has been downgraded out with a knee injury.
Jefferson doing it.
Brian Branch is questionable to return with a wrist injury, so Sam Laporta's day is done.
Yards on 9 catches.
Extra points up,
And this is a 7-point game.
and it's good. 20-13, one possession game with 20 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter.
I'm a Parky.
Hell yeah. Way to take advantage of that. Let's go. All right, defense. Need something out of you. Need a stop. Need a stop. Please. That'd be lovely. God, the Saints are just making unbelievable plays. Great catches left and right. Carolina getting shut out, down 9-0 to the Buccaneers right now. Whatever. I'll take that touchdown, though. That was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. 1,029 yards on the season, only 65 catches, and 5 touchdowns for Justin Jefferson this year. Let's go, man. Hell of a season. Hell of a season. Way to get 1,000 yards, missing 5 weeks, or 8 weeks. With injury. I think it was like 8 weeks, 5 games or something like that.
So impressed with him.
Greg Joseph kicked it off.
It may be the best
And they let that one go out of the back of the end zone. Lions ball at the 25. Third player in NFL history with 1,000+ receiving yards in 10 or fewer games. The only other people to do that, Wes Chandler and Jim Benton.
A lot of joy in that, right?
If you ask me who those 2 people are, no clue.
LeBron James as an athlete. Well, you're
So,
very close to, don't undersell the athletic ability, but his point is, he's had
good
to
for
learn
JJ.
the game, he feels like, to get to where he's gotten. He's trying to become an expert on the spot. And as he's now the elder statesman in that receiver room, he's taken a lot of joy in becoming the leader and passing those things that he's learned down.
First and 10, Detroit at the 25.
Leader, star receiver, face of the franchise in a lot of ways, one of the faces of the NFL, and he's thriving in all those.
Here's the snap, hand off to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's tackled by Daniil Hunter after a gain of 5. The second 5, and that'll probably send us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Minnesota down 20-13. Still a chance to win this one, but our defense has got to turn it up a notch. Got to turn it up a notch. Let's go, man. Let's go. Jacksonville scored a touchdown to Evan Ingram, 28-20 in that game. Titans win, Steelers make the playoffs, so I know Jacob's really cheering for that to happen. Looking pretty good so far. 13 minutes to go in that game. Bengals still killing the Browns, 31-0 with 13 to go. Jets beating the Patriots 6-3. Saints beating the Falcons 31-17. Looks like Arthur Smith is about to be fired. I'd assume that's going to be the move after this game because he doesn't know how to use Bijan Robinson, doesn't know how to coach an NFL football team, and is just a buffoon. So, I'd assume he'll be gone after this season. I think if you're a Falcons fan, you would agree with that statement. If not, good on you. Ooh, a little keeper there by Taysom Hill gets the first down. And more. Jeez. What an X factor to have on your team. What an X factor. Ooh, we got a pick? Jacksonville picks it off. 1st and 10 for Jacksonville. Oh, boy. Jacksonville wins. They can clinch the AFC South title. Boy, I cannot wait to eat. He's still cleaning his car? Goodness gracious. Must have been a lot of junk in there. Nope. Didn't know there was music playing on that. Did not know that. Saints are just marching down the field.
Team this place next week. The Lions likely hosting the Packers or Rams. Find themselves in the tight one against Minnesota for the 2nd time in 3 weeks here. 20-13 to the 4th we go. So Davis, Darrell Johnston, Pam Oliver.
2nd and 5 at the 30.
2nd and 5.
Play action Goff. Throw it down left side. He's open. He's wide open, ladies and gentlemen. Amon-Ra St. Brown to the 20, to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Detroit. I just won $30. Let's go. But crap for our Minnesota Vikings, but I just won some money. Love to see it. I'll cheer for that, but boy. Yeah, that's all I'm glad about right now is winning some cash. And yeah, I agree. Evans and Bynum, they're slow. Their pursuit angles are not great. I wonder if they're playing more off or what's going on because he's getting behind us. He's finding the soft parts of the zone.
7 catches, 144 yards for St. Brown. That is the longest touchdown catch of his career.
And $35, baby. Now all I need is a Ty Chandler touchdown, and I can win $300. So if we can find a way to get Ty Chandler in the end zone, I'll be sitting real pretty today.
You want to be 100%. You want to feel 100%.
Real pretty.
You've just been grinding at it. I don't know what Caleb Evans is doing. Obviously, the blown coverage. You thought you had help over the
Let's
top.
go, man. Just won my money back.
In the middle of the field, we saw a similar play.
Actually made $10 because I made 2 bets, $10 each. So I won about $15 today. Hey, he's gonna. Because I need that touchdown. I would love $300. Would love it. So I bought some games yesterday on PlayStation. I bought Company of Heroes. Not sure how I like it. And I bought Minecraft just to pass time. But I've been grinding my player on NHL, so got drafted to the Anaheim Ducks, number 2 overall. I've been balling.
119 catches for St. Brown this season. 202 catches for St. Brown off the Jugs machine every single day at the end of practice.
We trade up, Jax.
When he was in middle school, they watched the
Otherwise, we'll have a pretty good draft pick if we lose.
Catch 201.
We'll have top 10, I think. I think we can get the 9th overall pick. Would be the best we can have, I want to say. 9th or 10th. Which means we'd be in play for a quarterback, and if we want to find a way to move up in the draft to make sure we really get our guys.
Well, I tell you, that special teams group, they're the one that really kind of carried the water here this afternoon. While the offense got on track.
All right, get Ty Chandler a touchdown, please, and thank you.
It was a tremendous job by that group.
The lead back to 2 touchdowns. Trying to seal the Vikings' fate. Saints and the Bucks.
All right, 1st and 10 for Minnesota at the 25. Mullins and shotgun trips left.
The Vikings would need one of those 2 teams to lose to have a shot.
Here's the snap. Mullins hands off Ty Chandler. Has a hole. And he's brought down after a gain of 3, 2nd and 7.
So as you continue to think about these Lions and what lies ahead for them, they're going to host a playoff game next week.
It depends on the defensive player.
Or Rams.
But I would like a quarterback.
Against the Rams, it's Matt Stafford.
I think it's time. This is a deep quarterback class. There's plenty of good selections. Do your due diligence on them and make the best decision that you think is for the organization. Nick Mullins again in shotgun, takes the snap, back to pass, looking left side, throws down the field. He's open, Justin Jefferson for the first down across Detroit Lions territory to the 41.
They've got to get this figured out. Coming out of the slot, you can see
We love a Ty Chandler touchdown here. Just saying. Keep that in the back of your mind, KOC.
But I don't know how 18 gets beyond you when you know the one thing you have to do today is stop number 18. And it's kind of a carryover from what C.D. Lamb did to him in Dallas last weekend. You know, that's probably the biggest thing that they've got to get sorted out. We cannot let one of these
176 yards on 10 catches and a touchdown for Justin today. Jay Jettis in full form, play action, Mullins. Throws deep down the field, has open, Addison, touchdown, Minnesota! Way to answer. I'll take it. I don't care if it was from Ty Chandler, I still won money. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Keeping it close. Keeping it close.
Or something unique, but it's not. I mean, it's just the running.
After the Lions go 75 yards in 2 plays, the Vikings go 75 in 3. We answer real quick. Back in it, as Goat says. Shout out to everyone for tuning in. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. Be much appreciated. We talk all things Vikings related on this one. And after this game, we're going to be shifting our gears right to either the playoffs or potential draft picks. Extra points up. And it's good, 27-20, only down 7. Just think, it could be a 27-23 ball game had we kicked the field goal before halftime. Just saying. Yeah, it's looking like no playoffs, but there's still a chance. But doesn't look like it's going to happen. The Saints are beating the Falcons 34-17. Tampa Bay is up on the Panthers 9-0 right now. So if either of those, if the Bucs win or the Saints win, our playoff hopes are done. Yep. Exactly. Yeah. What you said, Jax. Which I went into this game knowing that the chances of us doing this, or the chances of that happening, were very slim. So I didn't get my hopes up at all, but still hoping and praying. You know, still thinking that there's a chance. But if we wanted a better chance to make the playoffs, all we had to do was win last week. That's all we had to do. Let's see, what is it? Jags ball? Ooh, Jags are threatening to tie it up, huh? Trevor Lawrence, incomplete. Waiting for this Jackrabbits game to get going. Still in halftime. Should be starting soon. Should be starting soon. All right, Atlanta. String together some nice drives here. Score some touchdowns. Because Desmond Ridder has been playing bad. 21-27, 283 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. He doesn't throw that pick. It's probably a completely different ball game, but still, not doing terrible. Not doing terrible. Carolina's not going to score a point in that game. God, they suck. So bad. If I'm Carolina, I'm screaming, sell the team. David Temper's a goof. An absolute goof. Bijan breaks one. Big run. Nice job, buddy.
It's going to be gone after the Amon-Ra St. Brown. It's a big touchdown catch. What a great job. by Minnesota, just coming back and matching it. And the secondary for the Lions.
Right?
I mean, my goodness. I mean,
yeah, I agree, Jax.
I don't know what was going on in that
Detroit let that one bounce out the end zone. It'll be
It'll
their ball at the 25.
They were just getting run by, and it looked like there were coverage breakdowns.
Well, you're talking about what CeeDee Lamb did last week, but it's now the last 3 weeks, because remember, Jefferson had 140 on Christmas Eve. Then he had Lamb with a 227 last week. Jefferson today 176. No picks for Nick Mullins. Seems still down 7 early on in this fourth quarter.
There's a snap, little quick play, little screen play to the left or right side, short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and 1 or 2nd and 1.
But now it's Khalif Raymond who is floating it up.
Oh
my goodness.
Yeah, Khalif Raymond, knee injury or leg injury. Time to pull the starters. Give us a chance to win this ball game.
There's a lot going on at this point for the Lions.
Saints got a turnover. 1st and goal for the Saints.
During the course of the game,
Doesn't look like we're going to make the playoffs even if we win. Yeah, oh well. At least I won some money. At least I won some money. And of course, the only bets I've won this year are the ones that I put together. All the other bets that, like, I'll just go on there and see, like, the pre-made parlays, and I'll just bet on those. None of them have ever hit. I've came close, but every time I've created one, I've won. So maybe I should start doing that a little bit more. $35, that's nice. Because I know I'm going to make a bet for tonight's game, Bills-Dolphins game. Lot on the line there. Looks like the Jackrabbits are set to kick off. Boy. What else is happening here? Jeez. Yep, Buccaneers have won the game, clinched the NFC South title, and the number 4 seed in the NFC. So now we're just banking on the Falcons to win, but they're down 34-17, and it's the Saints' ball, 1st and goal. So don't think it's going to happen. The Jackrabbits just get a turnover? No, never mind. That was earlier in the game. Okay. Let's see what happens here. A little pop pass. Nice. Good tackle. Hopefully Khalif Raymond's good, but hopefully not at the same time. I'd love to win this game and the season on a big note. Browns finally got points on the board. 31-7. Bengals killing them. Yeesh. And the Saints scored a touchdown. Our playoff hopes are dead. Absolutely dead in the water. Boy. Hell of a season. Sort of. But let's get this win now. Let's focus on beating the Lions, huh? Beat the Lions. We're back. 2nd and 1.
Losses for Dallas and Philadelphia.
Goff under center, hands it off to David Montgomery, who gets the first down.
It's easy to look back in an hour and second guess it, but this is tough. What's going on here for Detroit?
Yeah, but Dan Campbell said he was going to commit
For the third straight year, Bucks are the NFC South champions.
But he said he would adjust what he was going to do during the course of the game and how it unfolded. I really think with the injury situation right now, that this is something that Dan Campbell has to do. Who is the most important people that we can't afford to lose? We don't know what Charlie Freeman's status will be or Sam Laporte's status will be.
1st and 10 at the 38.
I might want to pull him back. And I know that you've got to do some juggling.
Goff takes a snap, hands it off to Montgomery again. Has a little hole, breaks a couple, and gets about 6, maybe 7 yards on the play. 2nd and 3.
Talk about it. You can't take everybody out. You've got to be strategic in who you're taking out of your lineup. And those are the people that are critical to your season, whether it's offensively or defensively. In Dallas, even during our Super Bowl years, we always had something to play for at the end of the season. In those last games, we're trying to get home field advantage, secure home field advantage. Very rarely did we have a position where we couldn't improve.
2nd and 4 now for Detroit, not 2nd and 3, 2nd and 4.
Not playing those games. Everybody else did, but you took out the key pieces that were just critical to the season.
Here's the snap, play action, Goff, looking left, pump fakes, throws. He's open, first down, Detroit. All the way across the 40 into Viking territory at the 37 for Reynolds.
This has been fun to watch this afternoon, just a competition, and I really love, what the NFL does with the scheduling and its divisional games down the stretch. I love this one. It's twice in 3 weeks. When you're talking about
Panthers will finish the season having gone 8 straight quarters without scoring a point. Sell the team. Sell the team. And off here, Gibbs left side. He'll bounce back right, and he's tackled after a gain of 2, 2nd and 8.
Montgomery went over 1,000 yards on his last carry. Gibbs, the burst here later, have a shot. 1,000-yard season in the zone. Welcome those of you that just watched Tampa Bay finish off a 3rd consecutive division title, punch ticket to the postseason for 4th straight year, and deliver a big blow to Minnesota's disappointing hopes of getting into the playoffs.
Yep.
So Tampa Bay beats Carolina. New Orleans is routing Atlanta at this point, 34-17 with 9 minutes to go.
Offense.
False start on the offense.
5-yard penalty.
It's going to be 2nd and 13.
Here in Detroit, the Lions have already wrapped up the division. They're going to be the 3 seed unless they get a little bit of help later and have Dallas and Philadelphia lose. Minnesota needed to win this game, get a bunch of help. As the regular season winds down.
So Saints can make the playoffs if Seattle and Green Bay both lose.
Anytime they get a little distance,
I think,
got to answer back.
I don't know what I think anymore. Goff back to pass, looking left, rolls out left. Throws over the middle. Nice catch by the tight end. He stays up and brought down at the 17. 1st and 10.
It's just kind of Jahmyr Gibbs growing as a running back. One of the biggest things is pass protection. Watch Josh Metellus hit this on the run. He's got 2 steps, and he's taking on a guy coming full speed. He stops him in his tracks. Now, he doesn't complete it and finish it, but he gives his quarterback the opportunity to get outside and make a throw. That is not easy when a blitzer hits it perfect, and you're getting to take 2 steps, and he's coming at you full speed.
Ball at the 16. Goff in shotgun. Bunch right. Here's the snap. Goff back to pass. Looking down right side. Throws it. Deep ball. Incomplete. Intended for Reynolds in the end zone. 2nd and 10.
That's one of the injuries. Laporte, you also had Khalif Raymond leave the game with an injury. Amon-Ra St. Brown has come back, but he too is grabbing a hold of his rib cage. There with the Lions.
That's okay. He already got the touchdown I needed to win me some money. I just need Ty Chandler to score a tutty.
What they can do to their seeding, the chances that they can do that are not great.
There's a snap, handoff, Gibbs right side. Breaks 1 and pushed out after gain of 3, 3rd and 7.
The Lions to get the 2 seed, gotta hang on here.
Let's go. Big time fumble in the Jackrabbits championship game. It'll be Jack's ball, 12:58 to go in the 3rd, up 7-3 on Montana. Let's go, boys. Go big, go blue, go Jacks. Now, if only the Vikes could do that, it'd be great. 3rd and 6, ball at the 12. Goff in shotgun. Here's the snap, Goff back to pass. And he's sacked. Good job, Daniil Hunter.
Career high 16
and a half sacks this year. Hell of a season, man. Hell of a season.
We're going to go for 2 and we're going to win the game. And that's just how Dan Campbell is wired. And here's the pressure right here, just kind of driving Taylor Decker back into Jared Goff. And when you talk about winning, I mean, the culture that he's trying to create here, You know, that is the most important thing. That is number one on the list. And we saw that in Dallas last week with the 2-point plays at the end of the game.
Michael Badgley on for the field goal. Kick is up. And it's good. 30-20 with 8:14 to go in the ball game. Minnesota down 10. Boy, it looks like Taysom Hill just had a nice run. Oh, and I just want to play some games and eat some food now. As long as Ty Chandler can get in the end zone, that'd be great. Be fantastic.
Yeah, the playoff picture in the NFC looks like this at this point. We know the 49ers have wrapped up that 1 seed. Cowboys trying to clinch the 2 with a win over the Commanders today. The Buccaneers.
It's looking more and more likely that the Rams will travel to Detroit in the first round of the wild card. Come on, Stafford, you got to beat him, buddy. Got to beat him.
A good game from early September.
Yep, should only be down 7. You're not wrong there, Goat.
How they played down the stretch, it's been an anomaly when you talk about the Eagles and their performance down the stretch. The way they were playing earlier in the season when they got.
Now it goes out the back of the end zone. Minnesota's ball at the 25.
Well, coming up next, we're talking about the Cowboys.
Cowboys, Washington.
Finish the job in the division. They take on the Commanders. They win. They're the 2 seed. They're the division champ, which didn't look likely just a few weeks ago with the Eagles in command. You also may see the Rams and the 49ers and Seahawks and the Cardinals. You may get your wish and have that division streak continue. Got to go back 2 decades to find the last repeat champion in the NFC East. Philadelphia won last year. Cowboys on the verge of winning it this year. The win over the Commanders. In the hands of Jefferson, stumbles forward for a few.
Gets about 2 yards on that catch. 2nd and 8.
Thank you, Joe. Bucks needed a win to clinch the NFC South for the 3rd straight year. It wasn't pretty with the Bucks defense. Shut out the Panthers 9-0, and now Baker Mayfield back in the playoffs for the first time since 2020 when he was
Right. That'll be a good playoff game to watch. They need to put that one in prime time. So it'll be electric in that stadium. Mullins in shotgun takes the snap, back to pass. Quick throw, right side. Pick 6. You are trash, Mullins. Make more than one read, you goof. Nope, incomplete.
It's incomplete.
Thank God.
It's fun while it lasted.
What's the flag for? Holding? Wouldn't surprise me.
The ruling on the field is an incomplete pass. Illegal use of hands to the face. Defense
Okay.
2. The 5-yard penalty for a spot and automatic first down.
It's on C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Number 1.
It's on Cameron Sutton.
All right, illegal use of hands to the face, defense. First and 10, Minnesota.
Nick Mullins, and what a good job he's done today. Not throwing that interception.
I don't know why that Lions fan
There you
is
can see right there the hands to the face by Cam Sutton. And
pissed off.
Something to disrupt these receivers coming off the line of
You're
scrimmage.
fine,
Can't do
Bob.
that.
You're up 10 points.
But that moment right there, just get that ball on the back shoulder. And I think he was really trying to protect his receiver by keeping it down and away. But not a great effort by KJ.
All right, Mullins, do your job. Play action. Mullins steps up in the pocket, throws quick to his tight end, Johnny Munt, who's met immediately, but he gets gain of about 8, 2nd and 2.
Packers or the Rams, if you're the Lions, who do you think you should want to face?
I would take the division rival as opposed to having an iconic quarterback from your franchise coming back in that environment. And I really feel that the Rams are playing really good football right now. And you just look at the stars there when you talk about Matthew Stafford, Cooper Nakua, Cooper Kupp, Aaron Donald.
There's a snap, handoff, Ty Chandler up the middle.
Pretty consistently good.
He might be short.
2 months, whereas the Packers have been
Should be 3rd and 1, 3rd and inches.
Yeah, just look at the 2 games against the Lions. Detroit went into Lambeau and handled them early on this season, but then on Thanksgiving Day here,
man, that would suck because I live with the Packer fans. So if they went on to win the Super Bowl somehow,
first down for Mullins on the sneak.
First down for Minnesota on the quarterback sneak for Mullins.
That offense is legit. And that offensive line is coming together. Aaron Jones is healthy. You know, that'd be a tough group for Aaron Glenn to go against. But I just think what the Rams have done, and there's rumblings around. You know, what's one team?
Oh, Browns scored again, 31-14. Okay, 2:30 left to go in that game, so not much hope, but still.
NFC side and the Rams on the NFC side.
We got a head coach and quarterback who's been there and done that. Won it all just a few years ago.
6 minutes to go in this ball game. 1st and 10, Minnesota. Here's the snap, Mullins. Play action. Rolls out, throws. Johnny Munt hits the ground, incomplete.
Yeah, 2nd and 10. Really, the trade for Jared Goff here put this franchise on the trajectory that it's on at this point. You know, you got Jared Goff, you got the 2 draft picks.
And the situation here for Nick Mullins, right up there, you know, don't scramble out. It just gets harder. You get back, you get pushed back in your depth. And it's really hard once you get out on those edges. Climb in the middle of the field and keep the field open for all your options.
Handoff, Ty Chandler, right side, met immediately. Gain of 3 inches. 3rd and long still.
You got a block, Buttercup. He takes out Johnny Munt. That kind of coming across formation. It just stands him up and comes down the line and swallows up Ty Chandler.
Ooh, Desmond Ritter's been benched. Come on, Nick. 3rd and 9. Dalton, get down! God! Mullins throws to Johnny Munt. Get up, gets the 1st down. God, Dalton Reiser stands and looks back at Mullins like, what are we doing? What play are we running? What do you want me to do?
Good effort by Johnny Munt on that.
Just get down. Know the play call. Get down your stance. Sick and tired of watching that. 4:40 to go. 1st and 10, Minnesota in Lions territory at the 46. Got a challenge on the field.
Challenge the spot here.
The spot or the catch?
Detroit was challenging the movement in the field of the completed pass.
Oh man, if that's not a catch.
Worth a look.
He's established possession. I mean, the ground doesn't help, right? So he puts it down there. There's going to be the big question for the officials. And without being touched, if he's touched, you wonder if it would have been a catch before he puts the ball on the ground.
Yeah, so I don't know. I feel like
does not help him in any way to secure possession. And it seems like the ball doesn't move.
I hope it's a 1st down. I really don't know what to expect on this one.
Team, we set a record today, making it 3.5 quarters out, needing your help, but we need you now. What do you think, buddy?
Issue here is going to be control. Does he maintain control as the ball touches the ground? It can touch the ground. I see that left hand appears to stay on the football the entire time. Now, is he using the ground to make the catch? That's going to be the key. It was ruled a catch on the field. I don't see enough to overturn it here.
Okay, let's hope. Let's hope, Dean.
All right, Dean. Command center back in Los Angeles. Lions have challenged this 1st down completion from Mullins to Munt. Johnny Munt getting his chance with Hockenson out. Doing a nice job today. Undrafted tight end out of Oregon. Went to the Rams for a few years. Hardly played. Comes over to Minnesota. Doubles his career total.
Oh, Saints fumble. Falcons fell on it. Julio Field stands. 1st down, Minnesota. I mean, that was a good challenge by Dan. He knows. It's like, it's all right. It was worth a look. It was a good challenge.
Bad news in all 3.
4 minutes, 40 seconds to go. For Minnesota, Nick Mullins, Jesus. 371 passing yards. He can really throw the rock against Detroit. 2 weeks ago, he threw for 411. Now he throws for 371 so far in today's game. But just can't beat him for some reason. 1st and 10 now at the 46 in Lions territory. Mullins under center. Mullins play action. Little dish out to Ty Chandler. And he'll only get about 5. 2nd and 5 now.
Excited to watch Ty Chandler as his career goes on.
Yeah, me too.
Chance here late this season.
Absolutely. Kind of one of those situations similar to Jahmyr Gibbs and watching him grow into the passing game. Learning how to be a pass protector. We saw a great play by Jahmyr Gibbs earlier, picking up a blitz. And
all right, 2nd and 4. Play action again for Mullins. Looking left side, throws. He's got the catch. Justin Jefferson for the 1st down. All the way to the 26, I want to say.
Unbelievable. The catches that this guy makes. I mean,
it's okay. Keep moving the ball. Give it to Ty Chandler. Get in the end zone, please. Please. I'd love to win about $300 today. I'd win about, if Ty Chandler scores a touchdown, my total winnings about 325, I want to say. Hey, touchdown South Dakota, Mark Gronowski. Let's go. My Jackrabbits take a 14-3 lead over the Montana Grizzly in the championship game. 1st and 10 now, Minnesota. Here's the play action, rolls out, quick toss, and it's incomplete. Had to get it off quick. Threw it short to Osborne, 2nd and 10.
And boy, we're talking to Justin Jefferson about working with the different quarterbacks, and he said he goes and tells these guys, look, you can trust me.
12 catches, 192 yards receiving, and a touchdown for Jay Jettis today.
It's another thing to turn those 50-50
he is him.
80-20 balls consistently.
Hell yeah, Jax. I'm glad you do. I went to South Dakota State for my first 2 years of college, so I'm a big Jackrabbits fan. And right now they're in the championship game. Need to win it. Need to win it, man. Mullins back to pass, looking right, throws. Why are you throwing there? He's covered. He's tightly covered. Intended for Powell, incomplete, 3rd and 10.
On this series, but not really the play calling that we saw in that last one where they went right down the field, where they were getting up the seams. This has been more outside, more of a controlled passing game. I want to make sure that Aaron
3:23 remaining, 3rd and 10 for Minnesota.
Before that last series wrapped up, make sure they've got their coverages right. We haven't seen anybody
2 of 11 on 3rd down. Okay. Hey, still. Eventually they'll be better. You'd hope anyways. Mullins back to pass. Throws as he's hit, and it's picked off! That's game.
On a franchise record 12-win regular season.
Just a great job on this defense. What happened last time? It's going to be a Fonte Melifonwu coming from your right side. He's going to battle all the way through that and be the player that impacts the throw by Nick Mullins. A timing, middle-of-the-field throw that has been impacted by a blitzer has such a high probability of being intercepted.
Well, we just got a pair reported as eligible, and that will forever be a thing here. Crowd erupts. Garen Sutton, his first season with Detroit, had some good years in Pittsburgh, and then signed a 3-year deal. Not been talked about a ton, but
3:11 to go, 1st 10 Detroit.
Defense has gotten better as this year has gone on.
There's a snap, handoff to Gibbs, and he's blown up immediately in the backfield by Kyrus Tonga.
We check in with Carissa.
Thank you, Joe. America's Game of the Week is coming up next. Dallas at Washington. Cowboys looking to lock up the NFC East for the 2nd time in the last 3 years. And the win also gives them that 2 seed in the NFC. I know something your Detroit fans watching don't want to see happen. It's America's Game of the Week coming up next.
Lions fans, go change their hats to Commanders hats and Giants hats this afternoon, hoping for that 2 seed. Nick Mullins intercepted for the first time today, 391 yards.
The Texans will host the Browns in an AFC wildcard game next week. That'll be a fun one to watch.
Absolutely.
Houston can win that game.
Is not Nick Mullins' fault.
Houston can win that
Protection
game.
Up front, and it's a blitzer that gets all the way to the quarterback, impacts the throw. And
Tennessee beats Jacksonville. That means the Pittsburgh Steelers have made the playoffs. Oh my God, and the Jaguars have officially been eliminated. Wow, good for the Bears, man. Or not Bears, good for the Steelers. After a crap start to the season, they found a way to make the playoffs.
Johnston as the USFL and the XFL mergers become official. The United Football League will begin play on March 30th. Champion from the USFL Birmingham, champion from the XFL Arlington go head-to-head. The United Football League.
Oh, so Buffalo also clinched the playoff spot. So the AFC is set. Baltimore, Miami, Kansas City, and Houston are the 1 through 4 seeds. And then we have Pittsburgh, Cleveland, and Buffalo in the wild card spots. But if Buffalo wins, they can get the 2 seed. And if Miami wins, they keep the 2 seed. So Buffalo is officially in the playoffs.
Our coaches, support staff, so it's great. Really looking forward to seeing what this
3rd and 13 now for Detroit. 3 minutes to go.
What off-season? We got Stanley. What off-season? 3rd and 13 and a 10-point game.
Here's the handoff to Montgomery.
David Montgomery gets
decent run, be 4th down.
8 yards, so it's 4th and 5.
Minnesota, their 3rd. 30-second timeout.
Last timeout taken by Minnesota. There's a final in Tennessee, Jacksonville, which looked like they were going to cruise to a division title, at the very least cruise into the playoffs. They lose 28-20. And the Pittsburgh Steelers, after the upset win last night against Baltimore, into the playoffs. Not just a above 500 record again for Mike Tomlin, but the Steelers are in.
It's amazing because we have seen the Steelers during the course of the season. You talk about resiliency, and you mentioned it about this Minnesota Vikings team, but that Pittsburgh Steelers team, I think
that'll be a good game though, Jax. I really do think that'll be a good game.
Yeah.
In the playoffs.
Playoffs. Can't go week 18 game without moving.
Can't get that.
Yeah.
The Saints are absolutely killing the Falcons. They just scored again. They're now up 47-17. Arthur Smith is canned, guaranteed. That goes in the end zone, but there's a flag on the play, probably on the Minnesota Vikings.
Chirping at the end of the play here. 23 on 23 play.
What's the flag? Let's go. Quit wasting time. Jesus Christ.
Holding. Return team number 20.
Yep, holding deep or on us.
He placed at the 10-yard line. 1st down, Minnesota.
1st and 10 at the 10.
All right, another update for you. Back to Carissa.
Thank you so much, Joe. Jaguars down 8, season on the line. Trevor Lawrence on 4th down, not even close. Jacksonville eliminated from the playoffs, but good news for Bills fans. That loss against Buffalo is now in. Joe?
Yeah, because remarkably, Carissa, they're going into the game tonight against Miami.
All right, Mullins.
For the division title, but where they lost, so Jacksonville had
Do something. Win me some money this drive. Nice little throw, 5-yard gain to Addison, 2nd and 5. Need a Ty Chandler touchdown. Please.
Yeah, we've got these teams locked in. It's just a matter of who.
All right, so it'll be the Ravens versus the Steelers. No, it'll be the Dolphins versus the Steelers if the Dolphins win. It'll be the Chiefs versus the Bills if the Bills lose, and it'll be Texans-Browns. Deep throw to Addison, incomplete. He was nowhere to be found. 3rd and 5.
Changes the trajectory of your franchise, and it's so challenging. I think a lot of people look at it and go, how hard can this be? And it really is. It's the fit into the system. C.J. Stroud has just been outstanding for the Houston Texans. And we're watching a lot of young quarterbacks kind of go through some struggles, and some of them have success right away.
Mullins in shotgun. Here's the snap. Mullins back to pass, looking right side. Throws down the middle. And a pick. What are you doing? Are you that bad? What the hell, dude? Get the hell off this team. You are bad. So bad. Where were you throwing?
And we talked about the previous interception not being on Nick Mullins. This one is. This is middle of the field. You're trying to throw to a spot, and yeah.
3 picks.
Is in the neighborhood, but it comes off high and sails into the middle of the field.
Trash.
So those are the ones that have Nick Mullins.
I don't want any of our backups on this team next year. That includes Jaren Hall. You extend Kirk Cousins for 2 years, you draft a quarterback. Plain and simple. If you're going to keep Jaren Hall, he doesn't see the field unless necessary. We're going to have to talk a lot about the draft this week. Got to cool down and look forward to what might be. So be ready for that. A little screenplay out to Reynolds. And they'll get the first down. That'll send us to the 2-minute warning.
The 2-minute warning. Lions on the verge of a...
We suck. Where was he throwing? I don't. If you guys are watching along, that was booty cheeks. Terrible throw. Oh. I appreciate everyone, though, that stayed with me. Not only just today's game, but the entire season. It means a lot. We reached 1,000 subs this year. We actually reached 11,000 subs, or 1,100 subs, I should say. So it's been a blast. Got a member. But the season doesn't stop here. There's a lot still to talk about. We have everything leading up to the scouting combine, to the draft. And then after the draft, it'll be, mandatory rookie minicamp, OTAs, and then there'll be a little bit of a dead period to training camp, and then it'll be the regular season. So it's going to be a long off season. Going to have to find stuff to talk about, a lot of draft talks. I will say probably the next time we will be live will be the draft, at least the first round, so we can talk about, the selection of what we might do. So I'll have to get ready for that and kind of go from there. But it's been a blast streaming in front of you guys, even though it's been one of the worst years for streaming games, just because Sunday Ticket's now on YouTube, so YouTube's putting a stop to all, or at least not putting a stop, but hiding all of our streams except for some people, which sucks. But I'm very, very happy with the way the season has went so far for not only you guys, but for myself on this platform. So I appreciate everyone who stuck with me. We'll finish this game out. We'll end it and kind of go from there. And like I said, it's going to be a lot of draft talk the entire for weeks to come until April, because I think the draft is like April 20 something. Like it's like at the end of April. So expect a lot of talk about that and what we might do and where we're headed, what direction we're headed in, and kind of go from there. And a lot to fix. Quarterback, what are we going to do at running back? Defensively, how are we going to keep? Are we able to keep Danielle Hunter if we sign Kirk Cousins? We have the Justin Jefferson extension coming up too. There's a lot, man. Brian Flores, is he going to stay? Stuff like that. We have to figure out a lot of stuff with this team and kind of go from there. It sucks the way the season went. A lot of turnovers. Last year we were winning these one-score ball games. This year we're losing them. But it is what it is, right? Vikings have a good year. Most likely going to have a bad year the next. It's every other. So hopefully next year it's a better year. Hopefully it's a good year. I appreciate everyone that has tuned in so far. So thank you so much. If you haven't dropped a like, make sure to do so now. And also subscribe to the channel if you haven't. It'd be much appreciated. And if you want, become a channel member. That'd be fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. But 2 minutes to go, 2nd and 1. Goff little screenplay to Reynolds to get the first down. That'll pretty much seal the deal, as the Vikings have no timeouts.
Because I have seen that concert, put it on your bucket list of things to do, but this place is going to blow the Garfield concert away next week. And this place is going to be unbelievable. It's going to be a challenge for Green Bay or Los Angeles to come in here and function. I mean, you talk about the impact that the home crowd makes. It is going to be challenging next week.
Makes me want to go home, spend a week in Potterville, and come on back. Soak it all in.
1st and 10. There's the snap. Goff with a screenplay again to Reynolds. He breaks one tackle, and he's brought down after a gain of 1.
Got a yard.
2nd and 9.
So Dan Campbell, in his 3rd season, it's easy to forget that Dan Campbell.
Hey, I appreciate that, Goat. I appreciate that. I definitely will be. Maybe I might do a live show when we get closer to the draft. Kind of talk about what direction I think we're going to go in and get your guys' thoughts as well. So maybe that's something I can think of. I think that'd be pretty cool. But I appreciate you for tuning in, man. Thanks for sticking with me the entire season.
Green Bay Week 18. Kept Green Bay out of the playoffs. Launched them into this season.
What a season, huh?
They're set to go 12-5.
7-10.
The first Lions team to win 12 games since the last Lions team to win a playoff game, 1991.
Now the screenplay to Reynolds. And he's short of the 1st down, 3rd and 1, but that will pretty much do it here in Detroit. Appreciate everyone that tuned in. Thank you guys so much. Like I said, we'll talk more draft when it comes time to do that. The Minnesota Vikings fall to Detroit and fall to 7-10, ending the season and their playoff hopes. That's the game. I appreciate everyone that tuned in the entire season. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great rest of your day. And Skol, Minnesota Vikings. We'll see you guys next year.